All right. So we are live, guys, and if you can hear us, say something, do something, dance, do cartwheels or whatever you got to do to stay real. Let me pop this other one up. Hold up real quick.
Hold up. Wait a minute. There we are. In it.
Okay, cool. We're good to go now.
There we go.
All right, guys. So we are live and ready to go. I'm going to put the volume up real quick so I can make sure it's sounding, and we are good to go. All right. We got Mr. Ray in the house. What's up, Ray?
Word.
Man, Ray, I got you a little zoomed in on there, man. Let's see how let's see what this does to you real quick.
Just make sure you get my good side.
Oh, yeah.
What is your good side, Ray?
All the sides.
He said all the
over,
sides.
all over.
And then we have Crystal in the house. What's up, Crystal?
What's up?
Can't hear you, Crystal.
What's up?
Hold on, let's make sure.
Bueno.
Let's make sure your voice is good there. Go for it.
She's all, shut the F up.
All right.
Hello.
Okay, we're good there. And then Sylvia, we got Sylvia in the house
Hello, everybody. Great to be here.
already. And then we got me, guys. What's going on, guys? So we had a guest coming in, but guest didn't show up, so we are gonna move on without him, and that's a big deal. I mean, we try starting as quick as
As
on
prompt
time
as possible, yeah.
because we have our people that are watching out there that are waiting for us to go on there. So we are running a little late because we were actually waiting. But once again, guys, we appreciate you for coming on. Make sure you click the like, make sure you share for us. And once again, we really appreciate y'all. And we're gonna get into some juicy stuff, but
Yes.
we're gonna talk a little bit right now. A big shout out to Marcos. Big shout out to all the people that are watching right now. Hey, Marcos is gonna be one that we're gonna be putting on
Yes.
the show here pretty soon. He's a Bajo player out of Corpus. We're gonna be putting him on the show pretty soon.
Just be on time, bro.
Yeah, just be on time.
Dang it.
That's all I could recommend on it. Yeah, I mean, guys, we try to help out the best we can, and it's not fair to us either that if you don't show up on time, because we're trying to do something for the people out here. But once again, guys, we're gonna get into some juicy stuff like right off the back. So I haven't told Ray, and I know Crystal is over there at her bar working over there. I mean, what's your favorite drink that they pick over there, Crystal? I mean, what is it? Do they
What's
get?
the most
The
popular?
margaritas.
The margaritas, really?
Yeah.
With a double shot.
They have like a lot of
Alcohol.
alcohol.
Oh.
So, Crystal, what was the most challenging
Hey, wait
drink
a minute.
you've made so
Tim,
far?
am I the guest now?
You're the special guest.
Okay, so answer my question.
What'd you say?
Special guest. What's the most challenging drink you've made so far? A drink that maybe you had to look up and
We don't make drinks there.
where?
What?
At the bar you're at
We're
right
talking
now.
about the
Yeah.
bar you're at right now.
Yeah, it's all beer and margaritas.
Well, I mean, I
Fire
see.
Oh, okay,
well,
okay,
I
okay.
see.
Fire shots,
I see
fireballs.
liquor behind you, bro.
Oh.
Wow.
Hello.
Man,
Yes, hello.
liquor.
Okay, wow, Crystal, welcome to the show.
Welcome to the planet Earth.
We glad you arrived here.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about my real life.
So, all right, guys. So we got hey, what's going on, Mr. Raymond? Raymond's on already. And we got
Yay.
either Smiley or Sally in the house. A big shout out going out to the new. You can't say newlyweds yet. Well, yeah, they are newlyweds because they already did the marriage, right? I know there's celebrations coming up this
yes.
Friday. Man, that sounds like it's gonna be fun out there.
Mr. David and Marissa.
Oh,
We're going to have so
yeah.
much fun. And then shout out to Araya, too. She made the dean's list.
Oh, heck yeah.
We're
A
so
big
proud of
shout
her.
out to all these high school students that
They're
are graduating.
graduating,
Oh, my God.
man.
My son's one of them, guys. My son's one of them.
Yes.
We've been going to the awards. We've been doing all this stuff, man. And, man, it's been a lot of fun. It's been crazy.
It's been bittersweet, I think.
It's been a crazy 12 years, man. And, to all the people that pushed their kids and, that got to this last point right here, the finish line's real close by, of course, there's still more to come from them all. But I mean, guys, y'all, to all the parents out there, of course, all the kids, of course, the kids did amazing, but a big shout out to all the parents,
Yes.
for getting
So it's
these
gonna be
kids through
change.
it.
It's gonna be a big change for you guys, right? Because Junior's like the
He's
the
our
last-
baby.
Yes, he's the
Yep.
baby.
Well, it's gonna be such a major change, dude. That like I don't even know what we're doing anymore. Like I told her, I said, so I want to go to Jamaica and I want to go to others, and she's all like, yeah, but what about? Oh, never mind. What about?
Yeah,
never
that's what I
mind.
mean, yeah.
Well, let's do it.
exactly.
Let's go.
What about Pressa?
Yeah, well,
Oh,
Pressa
there you
could go with
go.
us.
There you go.
Pressa could ride with us. Big
mean,
shout out
she-
to
Y'all can ride on
Lupe.
her.
You could be like that
Big ol'
commercial.
dog.
Of course, my dog travels for me. I'm a Quinta resident. What? Have you seen that commercial?
Nah.
I'm a La Quinta resident. Of course, I bring my dog with me.
That's funny.
Yes.
And there's Pressa in the commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to get into the conversation of a big shout out to like all the all the businesses that are out there,
The local businesses.
all the companies that are out there that we deal with on a daily basis. But I want to talk about I witnessed it, but I know that it happens a lot more. Like it definitely happens a lot more, and I just kind of want to get the input on y'all's conversation on it, and
Okay.
other people that it happens to, waitresses, owners and stuff like that,
Servers, yeah.
servers, and so this might be I don't for all the people that are on here, maybe there's some people with some sociologists, I guess that's what they'll be.
Like psychologists, you mean? Or
Psychologists.
maybe like psychology background or information.
Yeah,
or-
just I mean, what y'all's input on it? Okay, so I know Raymond has a restaurant out there. I know a bunch of different people out there, but okay, so I was at a restaurant and I was passing by a couple, and the man, the male, he had a plate, and his plate was rice, beans, and enchiladas. I think it was enchiladas.
Yeah.
And the waitress comes up to the comes up to the table, and I mean the meal looked great. I mean the food looked good, the drink looked good. The waitress was nice and everything.
She looked
And-
good.
Yeah, she looked hot. She was
great.
She was great. She was doing great. But
She was steaming hot.
she came up and he turned around. And he says, "Get this damn food out of my damn way. Get it off my table now." And she's all like, "What is what's going on?" And first thing I thought was, oh, maybe there was like a hair, or maybe there was something in the food. And he's like he got totally upset, man. I mean, he was beyond pissed off, man. He was really ticked off. And the wife, sorry, not the mom, the wife was like, okay, let me take care of it, and she's all, ma'am, we asked for rice and beans not to touch. That he can't have the rice and beans touch. And I know that there's a big issue. I mean, not a big issue, but a big deal with some people that
Don't like their food to touch.
they don't want their food to touch. They don't want anything to touch. And I believe it's kind of like either like an OCD or an autism thing that happens there, which some people don't understand and everything. But I believe it might have been like some kind of autism. And he's like, I mean, he's beyond furious and he's pissed off, man. I mean, he's like,
A lot of people take that to heart. Like they're really like, I don't want my rice not to. I don't want them to touch my beans.
Yeah.
They got
Well-
like really.
well,
upset.
So
See,
then
it-
give them two separate bowls.
well, see, let me finish it on there. Okay, so he gets the rice and beans, and the lady's all like, okay, well, let me go take it back there for you. And she gets the plate and she goes back there to the kitchen area, and I'm standing at the counter to pay, and she tells the cook, hey, he doesn't want his rice and beans to touch. He says, well, let me put it on two separate plates. Well, the owner turns around and says, no, you do not serve him no more. Just don't give him the food no more. He's just going to complain again. Just don't serve him at all. And that's it.
Tell him to leave. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much telling him to leave. And then the waitress is like, oh man, like she didn't know how to approach it. Well, on my behalf, like I personally think, and I'm going to get y'all's feel on it right after. I kind of want to ask y'all's feel on it first, but I'm going to give my feel on it. What I would think is, if I had that issue, most likely when I go to a restaurant, it's going to happen. There's going to be a human error, and there's going to be some kind of mistake where, a rice might fall on the bean, even if I use a separate plate, I mean, it might fall on there. So I would suggest maybe, eating at home, or, I mean, even at home might be an issue with the wife, I mean, like if
Yeah.
she messes up, but I mean, she knows him a little bit more. But I was like, man, how would I fix this, or what would I do? And my only approach to it would be possibly not go out to eat. I mean, I'm not in that mindset and I don't really know. So, I mean, I would probably say, I wouldn't go out to eat because I know the restaurant might have it perfect every single time that I go. And just today they switched out the cook or they switched out the wait staff.
Now, did he specifically say, like, if you're going to go serve a person, you don't know what they like, how they like their food. They're going to serve it the way they always serve it. Now, did he say, you need to make sure that my rice and beans are not touching?
Well, the way,
To
okay.
be sure of that, I would said, give me that and a side order of beans.
Right.
Okay.
Two separate
Well,
plates.
well,
I'm not going to depend on
I think the same thing too. I mean, I believe that I would say, I want
to be sure.
I want a plate of beans and I want a plate of rice. But just keep in mind,
And explain why, though.
if a rice falls on his food or something falls on his food and it touches it,
I mean, they do know that.
That
when
would be his problem at that
I mean,
point.
they do know at the end of the day, when it comes out the other side, it's all going to come out together. I'm not trying to
You know
sound
what, though?
mean
I
or
don't
gross.
think it's so much that. Like, if a rice would fall in it, they'll just take it out. Like, I don't think, because I know people like that. They
Yeah.
don't like their food to touch. So they'll just, they'll eat it, and if it's something, they're just like, whatever. They just can't see it or, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they just
I
won't
haven't.
eat that
I
part.
haven't really run into
Even
that.
the babies
Never
like
really
that.
have.
My
I
grandson
never have run into that.
can't have his food touching.
And,
gets
and I guess
mad.
like the question is like,
He's
a
only
child
two.
is one thing, but an adult, we know that there are certain neurodivergent situations where like autism or, they're on the spectrum or like he said, OCD. So at that point, does it
She's busting
become,
out the big words today.
at that point, does it become the responsibility of the person that has this mental situation? Or is it the responsibility of the restaurant to go above and beyond and make sure that he's happy?
I think if they would have made it specific, like I do
Yeah.
not want my food
This
touching.
and this.
Now, if you didn't do that, it's customer service. If the customer asks for
If
it,
that's what he requested,
But even
then
if you
That's-
put them
yes.
separate and you're walking with the plate, it could be like,
Yeah.
they could touch. So that you should know that that's possible.
That's
if you're
possible.
So don't
clumsy,
get mad at
how is he walking with the plate?
yeah, wibble wobble,
like the
wibble
girl
wobble,
from
wibble
those
wobble.
shots.
God dang it.
But
No, yeah.
that could happen. So if you're knowing that could possibly happen, don't be rude to the server. Just
Yeah.
be like,
Look,
it depends how. Yeah,
said,
can you do this again?
yeah.
And then you try it again. You explain it to them why, and then that's when you'll know they're doing it on purpose. Like if they're not doing it on purpose, then you don't gotta be rude. It's,
Yeah,
that's what
that
I'm
makes
trying to say.
sense.
That's
That
why I
makes
say
sense.
so to avoid all that. You don't like them to touch, so let's just to make sure they don't touch. I'm gonna ask for 2 separate orders.
Yeah, give me a bowl of rice
or give
and
me
a bowl
double
of
beans and an extra thing aside of rice. Or
Right.
something, you know what I mean?
Something,
Beans
yeah.
can touch.
That makes sense.
So-
Me and Scott were discussing it because, he saw it firsthand, and we weren't like arguing about it, but we're just wondering like, well, whose responsibility is it? Does it, is it the waitress or is it, and I don't know. Just
I
everyone-
mean,
everyone's
it
gotta
can't be
have
the
a-
restaurant because so many people walk in a restaurant. You're not going to sit there and say, okay, so somebody's going to order a plate of, say, a carne guisada plate or something. It comes with rice and beans. Every waitress is not going to sit there and ask, well, do you want your rice and beans touching?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's not a common. It's not a common question. So
Yeah.
if you have that problem, just make sure and express to them the rice and the beans
And the
cannot
right way.
touch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then if they don't do it, well, maybe you can make a fuss out of it. But it's an easy fix. Just take it back and redo it.
Yeah.
I've seen some people they're like, oh, they'll separate it
Mhm.
themselves, and they're
Yep.
just like in those two,
And then start eating.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then put it in their mouth together. It doesn't make
You-
sense.
It's like eating all your fries before your burger. There's
Okay.
people like that.
There are
Okay,
people
but
like
but
that,
you-
yeah.
what y'all you see, and I kind of like, okay, so I kind of stepped back a little bit and evaluated it a little bit, and like what y'all are saying there is what y'all would kind of do, right? But keep in mind that them as being, I if anybody out there knows, is this autistic or is this going to be considered on the spectrum there? I mean, I don't know which.
OCD.
I believe autism is, that's what that means.
It's
is
part
on
of
the
it.
spectrum.
It's a flag, like a red, not a flag, symptom of autism.
Yeah. A sign?
Like a
Symptom?
sign. There you
I
go. A
don't know.
sign.
So
How about the flavor?
okay, so with that being said, guys, so So when you're in the hospital, I mean, when you're in like a restaurant and then there's a kid that's autistic there and they're doing something, you know, you're not going to be one to like, hey, you know, that kid's acting up because he's autistic, right?
Right.
And then this person is I'm not saying throwing a tantrum. They're throwing, I would say, no, not a fit. It's more of a.
I've been. I mean, how to
Pretty
say it?
much.
Like,
If you're really acting out for not, like, you know, you're being really rude. You're being like you're throwing a tantrum. You're being instead of
like a
being
like a
grown
meltdown
up and be
type of
like, you
thing.
know what? Can you please fix this? That's doing it. That's not throwing a tantrum.
Yeah. But I guess the question is, so let's say it is someone who is autistic,
Right.
and autism makes you react that way. So then, as a waitress, I'm like, oh man,
like it.
yeah. So then, as a waitress, I'm like, oh man, he might be autistic. So let me, accommodate. Or is it the person with the autism? I guess depending on the where he's at on the spectrum. But
they call ticks. They have ticks. I think that's one of them. They get like,
yeah,
like they can't help it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's just. I mean, I really don't. I mean, I would like to say that, that maybe the waitress could have like.
Do you think the owner said don't serve him because they've had problems with that person? He's like already known, or was it like?
Well, see, and that's the big deal there. That's what I'm trying to get at. I mean, like, that's what I'm trying to get at is
that's called the restaurant.
Is should they have accommodated a little better? And if they should accommodate it better, is it still going to be an issue down the line with it? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
like how much are you willing to accommodate? I guess.
So in other words, like me. Okay, so I go to a restaurant and I don't like. Let's see, I don't like. I don't know. There's a lot of people that don't like guacamole. They don't like guacamole. And you order a taco and they put guacamole on there. I can easily get very frustrated and mad and say, I didn't order no damn guacamole. Why is there guacamole on here? Mm-hmm. And get really ticked off with it and make me another thing. But that's not a.
Are you ever afraid of that?
That's more of me throwing a tantrum. Mm-hmm. They made a mistake on it, so because I'm frustrated with it.
It's an easy fix.
Yeah, but on them.
Are you ever afraid they're gonna spit in your food?
Yes, all the time.
Like if you complain.
Well, you see, that's the thing, though. Do you complain a lot when you order?
And then it's how you.
But there's some people that
the
take
approach
it
too.
Like, oh, they're complaining.
You see, I think
some people are scared to. It's okay, I'll take
leaving the whole. Leaving that whole situation a little bit, I really think that, like, I don't know if you think it the same, but I think people that are always complaining always get their karma in the restaurant.
Especially if
like,
it's
always get their karma.
Like they're notorious for complaining, like, all the time.
And if it's something dumb.
Yeah, well, just say the water doesn't have enough ice. They're like, I wanted more ice in it. So then, like, when their food comes out, it like, it's messed up. Like, I don't know. I mean, they put too much something in.
About your attitude. Oh, I'm sorry.
One of my pet peeves,
and
I will, like, depending on the mood that I'm in, I will throw a fit. Not, I won't be mean or anything, but just in my, like,
because
internally.
I feel like you're being rude to the waitress when it was the cook's fault.
Well, no, this one is like, I'll tell them, I'm like, they're like, okay, what would you like to drink? I'm like, I'll take a Diet Coke. And then they bring me a Diet Pepsi. Oh, yeah. And then I'm like, this is Pepsi. And they're like, Coke, Pepsi, it's all the same. I'm like, no, it's not. I get so mad. I'm like,
Coke.
I'm like,
I wanted a Pepsi, I'll order a Pepsi.
Exactly, yeah.
Waitress.
For real.
So let's do a little shout out to all the people that are on there right now. We got Bill Bond on there. We got David Pena. We got Sylvia. We got Roland, Jesse. We got Marcos, Lupe.
David Pena. What's up, Dave? Roland, Arias. What's up, man?
Hi guys, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us.
Can somebody next time let Crystal know that it's it's 7:30 at night, not like 7:30 in the damn morning?
It's called a Monster. Yeah, it's called caffeine.
Ooh,
Do it before you come.
Coke, it's over there.
Do it before you come. Is it Coke or Pepsi?
It's Coca-Cola.
Does it have enough ice?
No.
All right, so that
no, but basically, it should have been specified. like, this food can be touching, Now, if they bring it and it's touching, now it's the waitress's fault because she didn't do her job as requested. You
Yeah.
understand what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Now
Check
it's
it
her
that
fault.
It was done right.
I asked for the
'Cause she's
rice and the
serving you.
beans, but you don't have to be all rude about it.
Right.
Like, hey, excuse me, ma'am, can you take this back and have the rice and beans separated?
How
That's
dare
all it
you.
takes. You don't have to be rude about it. You don't.
Yeah.
They go servers, waitresses,
Ooh,
no
I
matter
got-
what, bartenders. Everybody goes through so many customers. They put up with everybody's bull crap. Well, I would say bull crap because you don't have to be mean about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Now,
Especially
so
because you're choosing to work in that line of business, That's your choice.
even the
so,
customer though shouldn't be rude.
yeah.
All
I
right.
agree.
So we're gonna leave the whole restaurant now.
Okay.
Now
Because I'm hungry.
we usually have we usually have quite a bit of musicians and music people online with us, and I had like a whole show set up for for our guests and everything. But so I kind of want to talk about music streaming. Music streaming. Okay, so
That's funny you say that. I got a story.
what I'm talking about
LimeWire?
is digital versus physical, like a vinyl, CDs, tapes,
Analog.
like a you got the whole streaming part of it, and versus having a physical CD, vinyl, and all that.
Cassette.
I mean, what is your input on it, Ray?
So let me tell you the story.
DJ
We're gonna
Ray
get
Ray.
back because it's related. Okay.
Okay.
So Sunday, we did the festival over at Heritage Park, and there was this older gentleman. He had to have been maybe like in his 80s or whatever, and he comes up to me and he says, "Oye, mijo." I said, "Yes, sir." He says, "Lucky Joe, ¿sí va a vender CDs?" And I said, "Well, a lot of these musicians really do not make CDs anymore." I said, "You have to go like to Spotify or Apple Music and kind of download it, Pero ¿por qué? ¿Por qué no haces CDs? And I'm thinking to myself, damn, sir, I'm not going to sit here an hour and explain to you.
Yeah.
Kind of like, he got mad at me, bro, because like he was getting upset with me because he couldn't buy any CDs.
Yeah.
And he was telling me, por eso vine yo, para comprar CDs. ¿Y no van a tener CDs? I'm like, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, man, I'm having to apologize for something that wasn't my fault. Man.
Yeah.
And that's what I was trying to explain to him. A lot of these musicians, they do not put out CDs anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a big loss in revenue, I think.
But
Yeah,
but so with that being said,
Huh?
what do you feel about the whole streaming? I know it's like right there in hand, but you've been a DJ forever, and coming from CD. Matter of fact, and I'm just gonna call you out because we're on the podcast. The other day, you said these were your words. You said, "Yeah, I had to head back to the house to go pick up my CD players." And I turned to
Yeah.
Sylvia and I looked at Sylvia. I said, "He said CD players. Do you think he still has CD
It's-
players?"
I actually do still have some.
I know, but
I mean, I still have crates and crates and crates of
They're
CDs.
antiques.
so let me ask you this: when you said that,
Mhm.
did you really mean CD players?
No, I meant CD controller. My CD
Okay.
controllers. I mean, my music controller. It's just that
You're-
when
but-
you're in the
but-
business for so long, like I guess if I would have been a DJ that spun vinyl, I would have said record players.
Yeah,
You know what I
and
mean?
that's what I'm kind of trying to get at. Like, what do you feel a difference in it due to it being now that it's all digital platform where you don't have a physical CD? Do you feel scared like whenever you go DJ? Like, man, what happens if like something doesn't work the right way? Like the way I used to be able to just stick a, my days there was cassettes, there was vinyl, there was CDs. If it didn't get
That was my fear when I first started, and I'm gonna tell you, my first gig that I DJ'd at a party and didn't have CDs to play was my choice, and it was at the Portland Community Center, and we showed up there maybe at 4:00 to set up our system and set up my system, and the whole time that I'm setting up, I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm jumping into this new software that I don't know my way around. Like if something goes wrong, kind of like to boot it,
Yeah.
reboot it, whatever. And So I start playing, and 5 minutes into the gig that I start playing, I couldn't find no music. I didn't know where my folders were. I didn't know at that time. I didn't know how to do all of this. I'm used to just grabbing a CD, putting
Yeah.
it in there, like you said, and I got so mad that night. I actually put a mix. I put my phone and put a mix on off of YouTube, like a 45-minute mix, and I hauled butt all the way to Corpus just to get my CDs, all the way back to Portland, the community center. And man, I was so scared because in between Portland and the Harbor Bridge, there's always so many DPS. And I thought I was going to get pulled over that night. But all because I wasn't confident in the way music was going to.
Was evolving, yeah.
Yes, I wasn't confident on I didn't even know how to okay, I'm going to go on the internet to, I use a program called Tidal. And there's other programs you can use, but I didn't know at that time how to do it. It's just a lot of people freak out, but it's maybe lack of knowledge, maybe.
Yeah.
Just because it's changed so much.
Well, you see, okay, so like the way he's saying right there.
Yeah.
My deal is, okay, so I remember one CD, and it's gonna be the Intocable CD.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be Intocable. They had
The yellow one.
it was actually blue.
Okay.
It's blue, and it had Corquete on it. It had Corqueta, whatever it's called, Dulce Niña.
Oh yeah.
It had their main song, something.
Síguele.
Yeah.
I thought it was yellow.
No, it was blue. It has them.
Right.
It's blue. You see, and the big deal is, whenever I go to a CD, I know all the 10 songs that are on that CD. Well, now you don't have 10 songs on the CD no more. It's, one song and another song comes out, and then another song comes out, and you can't tell, you don't know if it's one CD or if it's just singles that are out of, you know what I mean? It's released as a single, but back in the day, you would want that song, you're going to get the whole CD.
Mm-hmm.
So now you can literally just buy one song and not even know what other songs are on that CD, period.
Yeah.
And this whole change of music, going back to what happened to me that day, also happened to me 3 or 4 weeks ago when my external drive crashed and I lost 4 terabytes of music. And if you know about music, that's a lot of music that I lost.
Okay, so I don't know about music, but I am the person who was his backup person, and I'm the one that transferred all the files for him.
And you
and
saw
this-
how much music that was.
This was 7 days, guys. 7 days of the thing running at full complete speed, transferring all the songs to another drive. Crazy.
Okay, so the way I had my music at that time was I can go to the file, go to a certain CD, and know that on that CD, number 1, 5, and 7 are going to be songs that I'm going to play for that CD. Now, when that happened was during the night when I was playing I was DJing at the ranch. And that's how spoiled we get. I don't really know the full names of the songs that I would play, like 1, 5, and 7. I just know 1, 5, and 7 were hits that I was going to play. So now I had to remember, okay, I know the artist, but I do not know the name because they weren't in my order.
Yep.
And I'm having to learn all that again.
That's
interesting.
It's crazy.
But that's 4
They
terabytes.
do still do albums though, right? And they just release them digital.
I don't know who does the albums.
Do they? I don't know.
I haven't seen an
I
album.
really don't know.
I know
I've
when
seen,
I get music from Freddie Records and stuff, they send them one at a time.
Yeah, one song, one
One song.
one
no,
single.
like more in the English. Like I've seen, I don't know who.
Like the younger-
example.
Like Taylor Swift or something, maybe
Yeah,
like a
stuff
CD.
like that. Yeah, and then it'll be go to Apple Tunes or iTunes, whatever. No, what's that music?
Yeah,
one?
iTunes.
Yeah,
By the time they
and download the new album. And
Um,
it'll
by
be
the-
like
by-
5 or
by the
maybe
time-
sometimes just 5 songs. But
by the time
Yeah.
they release the
then they have
10th
the-
song, those are the greatest hits already. It just takes that long to release a whole album.
Yeah.
Doesn't like Frontera and them have albums or no?
I don't know. That's a
think
good
they do.
question.
Well, they
I've
got
seen
so
where,
much, so
like,
many collaborations. Like
some
every
of them
song
do
they
the
put out-
vinyl.
That's a lot of singles.
like for collection. Yeah, like the way you said for collection, they do the vinyl, but I don't know about if they still do CDs.
Well, I
Because
mean, as like they release so many songs, like this is the something album.
oh, you mean like a collaboration of work? Like a,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
Yeah, they
would
still
be
do that.
considered as a CD,
Right,
but not
a
physically.
physical CD. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I gotta say, like in my opinion, I feel like
Go Cowboys.
being a musician, you would
Yeah.
think I would be against it, but I actually love all this digital stuff because I remember being younger and I'm like, oh my God, I want that song. I would have to wait for it to come on the radio and record it on my cassette or like ask everybody and their mother, like,
Go
do
to
you know this
LimeWire.
song? Well, that
Remember
was even
LimeWire?
before LimeWire. Even when I was, I was like, radio
Oh yeah,
was
the
my,
cassettes.
yeah, and then moving forward to that LimeWire, I would, try to get as much music off of there. And now that it's all accessible, I'm like, in
I went through,
heaven.
like,
I'm
three-
in heaven. I'm like,
I went
hell
through
yeah.
like 3 laptops with LimeWire because I kept getting viruses.
Yes, me too. My computers would
Man,
crash.
yes.
Oh, I hate it. But then I would still do it. I'm like, I'm still gonna
Yeah,
do it. I don't
yeah,
care.
yeah.
I would still do it.
So
Clean it.
since I
Yeah.
mean I'm pretty sure we're all old enough. Do y'all remember receiving the 10 CDs
Yes,
for
a penny.
1 penny?
For a penny.
Yes. Well, I never,
I think I
never
still
did
owe.
That
it.
was a trial.
I never
You still have
did
to
it.
pay for them later.
I think I still owe.
You
Yeah.
still
I remember getting the little
I
flyers
remember doing
and
it
stuff.
like a couple
but-
times under different names.
yeah, of
Now I owe
course.
everybody.
Well, because when I first started DJing, the way I started DJing, I had 2 little cassette players, and I
Oh
would
my
just
God, what was that called? The 10 CDs for it was a
Columbia House,
yeah, it was.
Was it?
Columbia Records.
Columbia House Records.
House
Yeah.
Records or something.
Oh,
Sweepstakes. Something
shoot.
sweepstakes.
And how do we know about
And
it?
they had a lot, man. You could get a
Because
lot.
we didn't have like Facebook and stuff.
They
like
would
that.
mail it. It
Yeah, it
was
would
like
be in the
mail
mail.
marketing.
Uh-huh.
Mail marketing.
So y'all remember that, and then do y'all remember the
It's
shows
like the book fair.
it start off at 11 o'clock
Yeah.
at night. It'll be like 11 o'clock at night, and they would do the whole love, smooth something, and it's like
Okay, no, I'm not.
500 songs on like 2 CDs, and you can order them right now for
like,
$29.99.
Time Life.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you
Yeah.
But
I
you're
don't-
talking
I
about
don't
the
know what y'all are-
Z95 Love
I don't
Hour.
know what y'all are talking
Well,
about.
Z95 Love Hour was pretty
It's
cool.
the hot
You know what's
Z95
funny is
Love
like
Hour.
we didn't have cable growing up, so I would I would watch TV up until that point because it was always like after hours, and so then that would come on, and it was like the same thing over and over, like the song and then another song right after, and you know what I mean, like.
So you
announcing.
knew what was in
I
it.
already knew all the songs, and I'm like, when will I see you again? And then the next one, I had all that whole thing memorized already.
Okay, so we talked about that. Now, since we're on this subject now that we're talking about the future,
Oh, dang it.
We're talking about the past.
we're talking about the future of the streaming. Removing from analog. Okay, so now life is making a switch now, and I don't know if you're seeing it, or who's seeing it out there, but this AI thing is growing majorly big and very, very, very quick. And if you don't know what that is yet, it's
Artificial intelligence.
artificial intelligence, but this works on anything. So, Ray, you're a DJ. Crystal, you are a bartender and / entrepreneur. And
Thank you.
Sylvia, you're a musician.
Music.
I
Come on,
do
challenge accepted.
You do
I-
magic.
I do entrepreneuring as well. I do.
Businessman.
I'm in kind of everything there. So with that being said, I don't know if you're aware, Ray, but there is an AI now that you can actually
We all point at it.
you can type in and say, I need you to play the next 30 minutes. I want you to play 80s music. I want it to be at this rhythm, and I want you to mix it in with no breaks whatsoever. And I want it to have this song inside there and this song inside there, and it'll play it out.
They would even talk for you.
It'll
It's
do
gonna take your job.
It's good. It's going there. Crystal,
Oh,
the same thing.
I know.
They could come up and say, hey, they're no longer need to tell you, hey, make me a special drink. They actually have where they could just ask AI now, hey, I want this kind of drink, da da da, and they tell them. So now you're getting these drinks. Sylvia,
Mm-hmm.
same goes for you. Now there's a way that you can write a song and the song gets written for you. All you got to do is say what you want it to say inside there and go from there.
Have y'all heard the AI voices
Yeah.
Yes.
singing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sing it?
So
Yes,
so
singing.
I got this prepared. I just set it up on my phone right now, guys. It's literally on my phone right
We're
now.
all gonna disappear.
I
The
just set it
AIs
up.
Are gonna come out.
I just set it up right now. So everybody who's watching right now, give us some likes so I can know that y'all are watching. And I wrote on there, write me a song using DJ Ray Ray, Sylvia Navarro, Crystal Rose, and Scott Navarro about a podcast. This is to my AI right now. I'm going to hit send. It's going to,
It's gonna think.
sure, give me a few seconds. Would you like for it to
Give
be
me
a
7
fun
days.
song? Verse 1. Sylvia, I'm going to hand it over to you. So
Okay.
you ready for this?
Y'all ready for
It's
this?
like a digital Eminem.
Yeah.
A digital Eminem.
Check this out. Check this out,
I'm
guys.
like, what key is it? What tempo?
This just happened in 2 seconds right now.
All right.
I
Verse 1, DJ Ray Ray. Yo, it's DJ Ray Ray on the mic tonight. We got a podcast. We're feeling just right. Sylvia and Scott, they're bringing the... Oh, hold on.
I need that app.
Sylvia, I scrolled down too much. Hold on. This happens live too as well. Sylvia and Scott, they're bringing the heat. And Crystal Rose, she's got the rhythm and the beat. And then all of us together. We're talking, we're laughing, we're keeping it real. On the airwaves, you know the deal. Tune in, sit back. We're setting the tone. This is our podcast. Welcome to our zone. And then this one's for Sylvia. This is for me. I'm Sylvia Navarro. Got stories to share. From music to life, we'll take you there. Scott's got the insights. He's sharp and wise. And Crystal Rose, she lights up the skies. Then all together, we're
AI
talking.
is pretty smart.
We're talking. We're laughing. We're keeping it real. On the airways, you know the deal. Tune in, sit back. We're setting the tone. This is our podcast. Welcome to our zone. Then Crystal, this is your part. We debate, we relate. We're here to connect. With DJ Ray Ray, you never know what's next. Sylvia and Scott, they keep it on track. And I'm Crystal Rose, bringing the facts. And then this one is Scott's part. I'm Scott Navarro, got my own point of view. We dive deep, but we're having fun too. From keyboards to concerts, stories untold, our podcast is fire, worth more than gold. And then all of us together on the chorus. We're talking, we're laughing, we're keeping it real. On the airways, you know the deal. Tune in, sit back, we're setting the tone. This is our podcast. Welcome to our zone. Now, DJ Ray Ray. So listen up, folks. We're here to stay with Sylvia, Crystal, and Scott. We'll light up your day. This is DJ Ray Ray signing off with flair. Catch you on the next one. We'll always be there. And then
Nice.
and then the chorus, the same. We're talking, we're laughing,
Sounds
we're
like
keeping
we're
it
on
real.
Coco Melon.
okay. So now
Why did I sound like Cat in the Hat?
So-
Dr.
so-
Seuss.
so now that I just did that.
Un grito.
It just wrote the song. You could write it in Spanish as well.
Wow.
But
Send
what's
me
more
that app.
crazy, is now I can actually ask for it to put music to it, and it will write the music for it.
But then who gets the rights on that?
AI.
So will it be like registered at the Library of Congress?
I don't know. They see that's the whole deal that I'm talking about. That's what people are
I
not
think what you would do
understanding.
is get it, and if you like it, take it, use it as a rough draft, but make it
And
your
then
own.
make it your own.
That way you can claim it.
We got. You want to go on there and read a
That's
couple of
fine,
these
kind
things?
Sure. Okay, so we have the ones I have say Marcos, being a DJ is a skill of itself. And then he said Columbia 10 CDs. I think we're trying to remember what we're talking about. Nathan Hernandez, what's up, Ray Reyes?
What's up, Nathan?
And then that's all I have. Oh, Ashley Navarro's on the.
Marcus said the album you were talking about was Otro Mundo.
Oh, Otro Mundo.
And was it blue?
Blue, yes.
What's
Yeah.
blue? What am I thinking of a yellow one that says Intocable, and then in the letters is all their pictures? I don't know what I'm thinking.
Didn't that have like y todo para qué and stuff?
Maybe.
No.
Te
That
vayas.
one's before that CD.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Oh, or after. Maybe.
I think that was a blue CD.
I
No te
don't know.
vayas. No te vas.
I just remember like the jukeboxes when I would go pick songs from the jukebox. That's pretty cool, though. I don't
That
know
is
how
really
I feel about the AI. What do you think, Ray Ray? What do you think?
I think it's just taking jobs away from other like songwriters and stuff like that.
Well, I don't
Stepping
think.
on our toes.
I think that
For real.
it's giving them
Oh, I need that app.
a bigger ideas. I mean, it's going to expand the mindset now.
It's,
I mean,
it's gonna get bigger. It's
You
gonna
don't
get
think it's
bigger.
gonna make
so
people lazy?
no, I mean,
AI could do it for me.
well, I mean, you're going to choose to do what you want to do with it. I mean, to be honest, I mean,
It's gonna spoil people.
it's kind of
Speaking of lazy, can it do my work for me?
I mean, honestly, you see,
I need to
you
draft
see,
a motion.
a lot of people don't realize what it's doing right now, and I mean, that's just one thing right there. So, like, if we really want it, just say for instance, this one that I'm actually dealing with right now, I'm actually trying this app out for a company. They wanted me to give a review on it, and this app, this company right here, this app right now. So you have a kid, right? Your kid's in school, and the problem is 932 plus 460. For instance, you don't want them to have the answer, right? You don't want them to be able to put it in a calculator and get the answer. You want them to be able to figure out the problem.
right.
So I'm actually going to tell this thing right here. Watch this. Can you work out this problem for me, but do not give me the answer? 962 plus 438.
Sure. Let's work through this step by step. First, add the units place. Minus 2 from 962 plus 8 from 438 equals 10. Write down 0 and carry over 1 to
That's
the
already
tens
hurting my head.
place. Next, add the tens place along with the carryover. Minus 6 from 962 plus 3 from 438 plus 1 carryover equals tens. Write down 0 and carry over 1 to the hundreds place. Finally, add the hundreds.
See, and this you can actually have them not give them the answer. Like you could tell
just
them
the problem.
like work the problem, almost like most people pay a lot of money to have a tutor. This is pretty much your tutor right here, man. If you actually really think about it, this is a tutor. This is a tutor for music. You really
So it's like it's they're also doing that for like writing essays,
everything.
Yeah,
right?
everything.
You talk to your phone. It even prints it out, writes it, checks.
Yeah, for sure.
Spell check and make sure all your periods and question
Yeah,
marks.
yeah. You
I've
put
seen
fixed grammar on it.
An
It's
ad on TikTok. It was all download this app. It's AI, and it showed like an example of the guy telling AI, "Write me something nice to get my girlfriend back," because they just broke up. And it went on this big old paragraph, and it said, "See, it works." And then he got her back with whatever AI, and it wasn't even him that. You know what I mean?
the heck?
Like AI just goes, "Give me something good to tell my girlfriend
Yeah.
to bring her back after a breakup or something like that." Dear
That's
my
funny.
love, I'm sorry. Da da da. Just did this whole and it like won her over.
Yeah.
This
Well,
AI
Scott
got me my girl back or something.
Scott like wrote when he was messing with that. He's like, "Babe, I wrote you a song," but I already knew he was messing with AI, right? And then so he's all here, and then he texted the song to me, and I know it was AI. So then there I am. I'm like, whatever. So I start reading it, and it's all like, "Sylvia, my love, blah blah blah," and I'm like, and then as I go in, I'm like, "Oh my God," I like start crying. I'm like, "Oh my God, that's
He's
so sweet."
when I'm alone in my room,
And
staring at the wall, and in the back of my mind, I have my conscience call.
And I was
and
like,
at the
I
very
fell
end,
for
it
it.
just says thanks AI or something.
so
I fell
so
for it. I fell
so
for it.
now like so where I guess kind of going with this now these rappers and these songwriters,
Is it really them?
is it really them or is it AI or they just
Well,
what
it's kind of the same thing of having a ghostwriter.
I feel
Rappers,
like
some rappers have ghostwriters. Some
well I mean does Beyonce fire her ghostwriters now? Does she just use AI? I mean why not? Why do I need a ghostwriter anymore?
That's
why do
what
I
I
need
said earlier. So what happens to your Beto Ramones?
right.
Well, I don't
What
know
happens
because
to
like
your-
that song right
Cornelio
there
Reynas.
sounded like
Yes.
like I said, Coco Melon. Like is that something?
I think he should
would really
because it
release?
asked him like, "Do you want it fun and light, or
Fun,
do you
yeah.
want it?" You know what I mean? And he picked fun and light.
But I
think
wonder
it
if you could tell it to do like a one that has cuss words and all.
Yeah,
Oh,
it does everything.
Do it.
Well, we're not gonna be able to say it on here, but I mean,
You know,
it does.
cuss words.
I'll
I'll beep
beep it.
beep them all out.
So I told AI, teach me how to make carne guisada.
Yeah, I've already did it.
definitely.
I already did it.
Yeah.
Give me- that's like asking Siri,
matter of
though.
fact, it said, "Are you prepared to do this now? This is what you will need. You will need 2 cups of flour. You will need and you would make sure that the water is at this temperature. Do you have a
think it's just-
thermometer?
It's like an advanced Siri.
Yeah, and then I was messing with it, and I was like,
Whoa, you were messing with my AI?
Hey.
and I
That's
was like,
how upgraded it is.
I was like, when I'm in G major and I want to go to F major, what is a good scale to take me from G major to to F major or whatever? And it's like, well, and it said that whenever you're in G major, you can go A, B, C, blah blah. It gave me the notes to take it. You know what I mean? Like,
Wow.
yeah. I was like, what?
It actually did
and
some.
then Siri's
It
like,
did some other stuff that
and here's something else.
I'm like, no, that doesn't sound right.
That's
I
not
don't
what
know
I
that is.
asked.
it actually does some other stuff, Ray, that I'll show you offline. And it,
Hey, oh,
no, it's nothing like that. But it's actually something that
Oh, you're
that
getting
you
some
actually go to
pictures.
these
Nice.
businesses, and you actually go and pay them to do like these graphics and all this stuff for your shirt. I'm gonna show you something in a little bit. You'll be like,
Nice.
no way, no
So
way.
get yourself ready for the new DJ Ray
Did
t-shirt.
you see?
Interesting.
Did you see my post where I have Chucky at a bar?
mm-mm.
It's just like me before the bar, me after. It's him like all old and whatever. But the one that shows him at the bar, I
Uh-huh.
did that with AI.
Really?
Because I tested it. I downloaded an app and it said you type in what you want. It said like butterfly in the wilderness or something, right? I put Chucky the doll at a bar, and
And
it's
it
like
did it.
thinking and brought him up all.
What the heck?
So if you go to my post, you'll see him. That's
Yeah.
AI. AI did that. I was like,
That's
"Bam."
interesting. I don't know.
And then I tried one with P Diddy and 50 Cent or something. It didn't even look like them at all. I was like, yeah, no.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Did you see the rapper
Stick
that
with
was
Chucky.
on Facebook apologizing for beating up his girlfriend?
What the hell?
No, I
Which
did not.
rapper?
It was that.
Which one?
I'm on which
God damn
rapper?
it.
I'm on Chris
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
No, it wasn't Chris Brown.
They showed a video of P Diddy beating up a girl
Yes. Okay, it was
at the
him.
hotel.
Yes, and he was like, "Oh,
Like literally just
Like
kicking her
recently,
down the
or-
whole-
yeah."
How you gonna do that
No,
at a
it was the old
hotel
video. I
in
think.
in
Was
the-
it AI or was it?
It was right. Maybe you see that's gonna be even worse. People can make
Dang.
stuff up with AI and freaking frame you.
And then not only that, like when it comes to like court,
So write a letter.
you know, like if you're gonna show it in court, is there a way to tell that it was AI or is that
Who
really a
did that
video,
murder?
or-
It wasn't me. It was
Well,
AI.
Well, I mean, you see that's the crazy thing. Like so far, like it did all this stuff right now, and then I asked it. I said, "Hey, I asked you a question about something on Friday. What was it?" And it says at 3:13. Da 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 da
God
da
dang it.
da 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 da. And I said, "What did I ask you? What my something was? I cannot tell you who your family members is because I cannot keep a something database of you." But I'm all like, "Man, whoa, this is crazy." So like, it's really keeping up everything with you. I mean, like to be honest, it's like
That's interesting. I feel like if I hear a song, I can tell if it was
But
AI
you really
or
gotta
a
watch
person.
it. What
you know what I
you-
mean? I
what
feel
you
like
tell it. What you gotta really watch what you tell it because with all these scammers and scams that are going around, they can.
well,
get
Have
your
you seen
information.
the AI on Snapchat? Have you ever messed with it?
No, I always see it, but I don't know how
Yeah,
to
you
use it. or
just
what-
talk to like it's a regular friend, and it talks back to you like anything you want to talk about, anything,
like you're chatting back and forth,
Yeah.
or
and it's quick. Responds real quick, just like like it's like you're talking to an AI.
like a person.
so you said that you
I
think
put it down as
did
the
you-
feds.
you know
I
that
changed the name.
you know that it will. Did you know when it's an AI?
I feel like I would if I heard a song and I'm like, oh, I like this song. I could tell if it was a person that wrote it or if it was an AI that wrote
That's
it.
what
I
I'm
think
saying. They
So
when
do you
the AI
think-
writes it? It sounds so
So do you think
1990s.
this
So
could
generic.
be
Yeah.
used to help people who are having like depression and think that they have no one to talk to? And,
Yeah, heck yeah. I
That's,
mean,
I think
you
that's what
understand
the
what I mean?
Snapchat one was for.
like,
I think
I have no
honestly,
one to talk to.
I think it's a really great thing, and we're moving along in life because I remember back in my day, like I was always, well, someday we'll be able to FaceTime and look at each other
yeah,
on
on
the phone.
the phone call.
And
until
then-
it starts making until it starts creating monsters.
Well, I mean, monsters are already
That's what I'm
created.
saying.
We
It's
got
gonna-
we got our family members and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, but I don't know if y'all see it on
Did
there.
the Simpsons predict it?
Okay, so Rick
I know.
J. Diasis.
I believe it's Jay, right? That's who it's gonna be. Crystal,
Yeah, Janie.
Janie will be.
Janie. Okay, so she right. She said, she said, I build some of my graphics with AI for my items. And then when we were talking about P. Diddy, she said that was P. Diddy. He did a video fake crying.
Yeah.
And then she said the IP for the video or the digital background will show it's AI generated. I heard that on TikTok. She said, yes, Janie. Oh, okay. So like, I guess for people who know how to dig into the computer system, you can tell it's coming from the AI as opposed to like an
Like
actual
I
picture
guess if you
Yeah, I
or a
mean,
video.
well, I don't know
maybe.
because I mean,
if you
it
needed to.
it literally tells me like everything. I mean, like I'm pretty sure if I told it like at HEB how much is the bread, it's gonna tell me like, hold on, let me check it. I'll be right back.
Ask it
Would
a
you take
personal
30
question.
slices?
I know.
No, it says that
Do
it
you
cannot.
think I'm sexy, AI?
Well,
It actually tells you that
it's
it
all
cannot
thinking,
evaluate you.
it's all
like,
define
Oh,
sexy. What do you mean by
Right.
that?
We
Um,
just met.
That reminds me of a movie where he falls in love with his phone.
Oh, yeah.
What is it? It's called
She's
He
all-
fell in love with his phone.
Yeah.
yeah, because it's
oh,
like that.
guy, what is
I
it called?
like
What is
where
it
the
called? What is it
phone's
Let me
called?
look
all-
it up.
You see the wire?
It's
Plug it in. Now take it out. Now plug it in again.
It's supposed to be.
With
It's
the
supposed to be
wire.
like
What do you
Siri, but it's
Jexa.
Jexa.
At first he
That's
doesn't
it.
know what he's doing. He's just like, what? Oh man! And then she starts going, oh.
Yeah, he's there with
And
the
then he's
Wow.
God.
And he's
Darn
all,
it.
what the hell? I don't got time for this, or something like that.
Yeah.
That's
So
freaking hilarious.
so I really think. I mean, I think that's crazy.
it's the
But
new,
I
it's
mean,
the new onda.
Just upgrade Siri.
no, it's just life moving along. I mean, it's moving along. It's moving along. You know,
I'm
with
waiting
the
for
AIs,
flying
are they
cars.
gonna need teachers soon?
Well, you see, have you gone to like Wiener Schnitzel?
Are there teachers
Yes.
now?
Yes.
Order,
Are there-
you're
are there
ordering with a
teachers
damn
now?
computer
With
now.
the computer or like a like that, like an
Yeah,
AI,
it's like
right?
an
Like what else
AI.
would you like?
Yeah.
What else?
Do you have? Is that all? And then you say something, and then, oh my God! Sometimes I get frustrated because it's like I'm saying, like you're talking to Siri. You're like, well, no cheese.
Why did you
want-
say it like
well,
that?
Why, or no, like if you say it right, they say something else that they
You want
write with
bees?
cheese or
You want
something. I'm
bees?
like, no, I said no or add cheese.
Add
Oh,
bees.
okay.
Okay, we'll add bees.
With extra beans or something like. Can you get a real person on there?
Yeah,
Like,
y'all sell beans here?
But do you know the real person does the same thing too, right?
True.
I mean,
probably, yeah. And then you get to the window.
That's one of Scott's
and then
pet
you get
peeves.
to the window and they have a live person there with the thing. It's like, are they just listening?
They're like, oh, hey, how you doing? You know.
They're all letting the AI.
my,
talk.
my pet peeve is when you go to like a restaurant, like a drive-through and everything, and you get to the speaker, and they're all like, just say for instance, welcome to Billy Bob's. Can I take your order, whatever? And then you're all like, let me get a number 2, and I want cheese on it.
Hold on, I'll be
I
right
don't
with
want-
you.
Yeah, no. They tell you, oh, I'm not next to the computer, or no, they're all okay with a Coke. Yeah, okay, a Coke. And do you want it large or medium? Large. All right. Okay, let me read it. Oh, hold on, let me get next to the computer. You said that was going to be a number 2, and what was it again? Like what?
Yeah, that's crazy. You
Yeah.
know what bugs me when you go like to Whataburger and you order
What are we?
and there's like 3 or 4 cars in front of you, right? So you figure when you get to the window, your order's gonna be ready. But they still tell you, well, park over there on the yellow line. We'll take
Yeah.
your food out to you. Like that, if I wanted to wait, I'd get off
and
and
then they
eat
give you
here.
your food.
Or
your
when you're the only
fries are all
person in
cold.
line.
Yeah, they still
then-
make you go.
Yeah, they're like, can you park over? I'm like,
Girl.
why? There's nobody else
Yeah,
here.
there's
Can I
nobody
just
here.
stay here?
They're trying to meet their quota.
What the heck?
And then you get your bag and take off, and like your apple pie's missing.
Yeah. Oh, I check it right then and there.
Oh,
Like,
man,
I don't even
I
move.
hate
Burn
without
when
that
checking
really
my order.
chaps my
wrong.
hide.
I will throw a fit. Going back to our
I hate
original.
when you ask for like a certain way, and you're like, because you're already thinking like, damn, I'm gonna
Yeah.
eat
Like
that.
your food, like your food not touching.
You're- Yes, please do not let my meat touch my butt.
What?
Hey,
Hold
what?
on.
They're like, that's on you, ma'am.
She-
That's it. The privacy of
Don't
your
Whoa,
home.
whoa,
My
whoa,
I
meat.
think she's thinking about the phone. Turn it off. Put it on.
Hold on.
AI, I need help here. AI.
Oh my
No.
Or like,
Hold-
like you're thinking like, okay, you
Are you sure you're not at Winter Schnitzel?
Oh my God. What did?
Sonic.
Okay, Crystal is nervous right now.
I think this.
I
Heat,
think we
this,
need-
this heat is frying y'all's brain, man.
Hey, so
It's AI.
It's AI. They're
I
taking over.
got a message from somebody saying that another topic that we should talk about is Johnny Canales' health right now.
Yes.
You know, a
Prayers,
lot of
man, prayers.
prayer, positive
Yes.
vibes going out there
Yes.
to him. I believe what they said it was a stroke that he had.
I don't
Um,
know. I
that-
don't
Well,
know
he's
what
up there in
was.
age, bro. You know.
Yeah, I mean he's up there, but I mean, God, man, I mean he's such a big legend. We know his wife, his wife's
every time we
family.
end
Yeah.
the podcast, I always say, "Take it away,
Aw.
Yeah,
for you,
and
Johnny."
and it's pretty crazy, man, that he's going through this.
Through
And you
this,
know,
yeah.
guys out there, you know, everybody out there, guys, y'all just send some positive vibes out there for him and some you know, some prayers of your religious, you know, other than that, some positive vibes. And you know, Johnny got this, man. He's gonna pull right through this and be right back on stage again, calling
You
out
got it.
everybody.
Take it away.
Yeah, and his wife and her family, we known of his, I guess, a niece, right, or something that we knew,
so
and his
it's,
mom.
Nora's sister, her kids went to school with Julie.
Yeah,
And so all the assemblies and you know what I mean, like
They're-
when we
they're-
go for lunch, we would always meet up.
they're
and,
just
yeah.
amazing people.
And
They're just
so
awesome
nice.
people, guys.
They're
Y'all,
so nice. Yeah.
you know, show some support for them. I mean, they're corpus based. They're our people. You know, I mean, you know, always back up our people. With that being said, I know today I went out to on my TikTok there. I went out to the wreck for the. So I don't know if y'all heard about the wreck today. There was a wreck involving a police officer on a motorcycle who was escorting a funeral, and there's several officers. They're directing the traffic. They're moving along to block off the lights so you could get through it. Well, in between part of the funeral, there was a little break in the funeral, I guess, and the person on Saki Street, the girl who was driving the vehicle, decided, you know what, this is the perfect time for me to bust through, because they didn't have no patience, I guess. Busted through, and when she went through, passed up the car. The cop was the next one right after it. The cop rammed right into their vehicle, and from what a lot of there was a witness out there that said it was pretty bad. I mean, he's in pretty bad condition.
It's not life threatening.
Yeah, it's not life threatening. But then again, life threatening means, you know, at the current time.
Immediately, yeah,
But I
in
mean,
that
they're,
moment.
you know, with our positive vibes out there, guys, y'all's prayers out there, you know, send them to him. And he did have some a lot of broken bones, is what they said, bruising,
Yeah.
cuts, and all that.
Fractures, yeah.
Yeah, that's not cool.
He was transported directly to the hospital. There was a lot of officers out there. I mean, the whole roads were blocked off. Once again, you know, positive vibes, prayers for his family out there. With that being said, 2 nights ago, there was another wreck involving a motorcycle as well. The motorcycle, there was a truck and a motorcycle. The motorcycle was coming down Airline, and the truck was going down Airline. From what the witnesses says, the truck and the motorcycle were trying to get to the Whataburger turn in, I guess. I don't know exactly how it happened, but the truck collided with the motorcycle. And once again, you know, sad to say it, but the male victim on the bike did pass away at the scene. And then the female, which is his, I believe his girlfriend, wife, or I don't know exactly what it is, but somebody, spouse of somehow.
So they're having a candle vigil for them tonight,
right now,
right?
tonight.
Right.
You know, we're here tonight, but on our behalf, you know, we're giving our positive
Sending the
vibes.
family, prayers and
I think they would
vibes,
have
yeah.
they would do a lot of fundraisers for the community.
Yeah, I mean, they do.
They were active in it.
Yeah.
Do we know if alcohol was involved or
Well, actually,
The truck part.
the
I
truck,
truck part.
the
The truck
driver of the truck, okay, so a lot of people get their sources from a certain media on here. I know that the Nueces County had somebody in custody and I guess incarcerated right now for intoxication, manslaughter.
Oh, okay.
So
that means there's
so they're being alleged charged with it. So
right.
Unable to confirm or they were actually, you know, and I'm not gonna state it out there.
That's the charge, but then they still have to
If
go
I-
to
if I
court.
recall
and,
correct-
I saw
all of that.
manslaughter.
If I recall
That's
correct,
crazy.
reading right,
She was turning.
they
into
had a
Whataburger.
birthday party for one of their
Drunk.
kids earlier that day.
Oh
that
my
too.
God.
For one of the kids, and then
They were
after the
just coming
party,
for
they decided to take a bike ride.
Yeah.
And that's when that happened.
Oh my.
So Marco said that was his name is Raymond, and Roman.
Roman.
I'm sorry, Roman.
Roman, yes.
Roman, and he was a driver of the bike, and that's a friend of his. I'm very sorry about that, Marcos.
Sorry for your loss.
And also to all, I mean, I know that he was pretty known in the community as well. I know of somebody who he used to ride with that was a very good friend of mine as well. When I was like a little kid, he was like, of course he was a little older than me, but as little kids, we were all little in Pampers and everything in the neighborhood roaming around. And the guy that I'm talking about actually passed away the same way in a wreck with somebody who was drunk and hit them. And it was actually right around the corner from the studio. And his girlfriend did make it, but he didn't make it.
Oh,
and these guys actually have a picture together. They have a picture together walking, and a lot of his friends and stuff like that are saying that it looks like they're walking to heaven together.
Wow.
So it's kind of I mean, it's a sad situation,
sad.
but I mean, he's back with it, his buddy there, and of course, it's one of the worst things that could happen. But I mean,
right.
it is I guess to see the positive side of it,
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, once again, to his family, to anybody out there, if we can help in any which way, you could reach out to us. But yeah, that's one that I wanted to talk about.
Going out to Zarin Gonzalez. Got it. What's up, Zarin?
He's
Yes, sir.
putting some stars and more stars.
Oh yeah.
20 stars.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you,
think
Zarin.
I think we need to bring Zarin back. I think it was pretty cool when
I
we
do,
had him
I
here.
love
He's a cool
him,
cat to hang
yeah.
around.
Yeah,
He's awesome.
I like to bring Zarin back out here
I love
again.
his
I think
energy.
they did the beach to bay this weekend.
Oh wow, for real?
Yeah, they always it's a big thing for them.
That's cool.
Well, I know that Ray, I know y'all did the K Rob's
21st anniversary.
21st anniversary and / Mother's Day
Yes.
event, and that was a big success out there. And that
It
was
incredibly hot.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was hot, but it was cool though. It was
I'm
a
still
good.
cooperating. I'm still recuperating.
I'm like 3 shades darker. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
Zarin
buy
said
makeup.
he did 8 locations.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so
I actually reached out to him today, man, because I got canceled for June the 8th. So I'm like, hey, man, if you get any extra gigs, throw them my way.
well, actually,
Give me a
I'm
call.
more than sure that I probably got like 1 million people on here that's having a graduation party,
Yeah, they
and that's
need
the
one.
week right after graduation. So
Yeah.
anybody needing a DJ, I vouch for him, guarantee vouch for
It's
him.
the week after I played for your graduation.
Yeah, exactly.
For
So-
seniors graduation.
So, you know what? I might want to check with some of our people to make sure that we don't need Ray right now.
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
Before we put him out there.
Yes.
that's for all the. Let's see there. Let's read that one. Yep, it looked
Nice
nice for our
going out to
community.
Greg Flores. Got it locked in. Thank you, Greg.
Cool. So yeah, man. I mean, it's been today's been a little wild one at the over there on Castores for that police officer again,
Yeah.
and then I know the candlelight that's going on out there on airline right now. But man, it really sucks, man. It really sucks. Hey, you know what, Zarin? Since Zarin's on there right now, hey Zarin, what do you think of this whole AI thing? You know what? How about the lighting and the sound?
The
It's-
lighting, the sound, even like Crystal was saying, like the emceeing on the you know what I mean? When you're a DJ and then you're
Yeah.
emceeing, and I'm not gonna even pretend like I know how to do that, but you know what I'm saying? Like the way they talk and hype up and all of that. Like,
Yeah,
what if they take
exactly.
over doing that? What do you think of that, Ray?
AI.
Because you're good at that. Like you know how to what is it called? Crowd control.
Interact with the
Yeah, and you know
crowd.
how to talk, like, and then imagine a computer doing
This is
it.
going to make my job easier.
Think so?
Yeah, I think so.
You won't even have to be there, so you won't have a job.
I wonder as your audience, like, will
Well,
I be
thank
able
you,
to
Crystal,
connect?
for giving them ideas.
What did
Thank
you
you,
say?
Crystal. Good night,
you don't
Crystal.
Have to be there. Gosh darn it.
Yeah. So
The fun
what
continues.
I'm
The
talking
fun
about, Zarin?
continues.
So Zarin, like now, I'm more than sure it's going to be on the soundboards here. I mean, it's already digital on soundboard. So here you can actually probably I'm more than sure you could talk to the AI and tell the AI, hey, there's a frequency that's going crazy, that's squeaking. Which one is it? It's going to say,
He said
lower down 4K, lower down this one, put it to this.
So you can actually do that.
Dang.
Yeah.
Or even like if I wonder if they have like a light controller to where you can say, look, I need a light show and I want it blue.
Yeah.
Red.
I'm telling you.
he
Wow.
just said I actually bought an AI controller already. It was $850.
It adjusts to the
What?
beats.
Zarin.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Nice. I'm so
It
far.
adjusts to the beats.
I'm so far behind her now.
Same
He's,
here.
I'm still playing CDs.
wow. that is insane. I did
Yeah,
not know
that's
that
so
yet.
cool. Yes.
Yep.
Let's see. It's usually 3.
3 to
God
4,
damn.
8,000 to 4,000. You got it for $850.
Well, do you want to sell it? Let me ask my AI if I have enough.
Look
AI,
up
do I have enough
Maestro.
money in the
Is
bank?
this a good deal or not?
He said look up
Nah,
Maestro
just
Light.
put, just put your
controller.
cash app. on
Maestro.
Facebook.
Like, I think
Forget
I've
it.
heard of that.
That's.
Maestro, right?
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna check it
Yeah.
out. See what's the
Maestro.
deal with it.
Is that from Mexico?
Maestro, like
Oh,
Teacher.
Maestro. That's why it was cheaper. Chicken en progreso.
It says no feedback range. Yeah, that's wild.
Multiple combos.
multiple combos. That's so cool. I
So
wanna see
is it where you type it in or do you talk to it?
He's like, you're really not even talking to me. The AI's talking for me.
Dang.
God damn, could you imagine?
Why don't you just call him and we could talk to him on the phone?
Make sure it's him.
You know what? Let's do that. Hold on.
Answer your phone, Jaron.
No, I can't call him on here, but I can actually send him.
Okay, to join us.
Yeah, hold on real quick.
He's all, oh, my toilet.
Nah.
I'll still answer. I don't care.
Right?
You don't know I am.
Throw down the towel behind you. Look at the screen drop.
Hold on.
You're like, I've been in your restroom. I know what it looks like.
No one can see my.
That's funny. All right. So what do we talk about while he gets all of that ready?
Yeah,
No,
y'all.
talk
It's
about
controlled
him.
via RCAs.
Let's
You
talk
know what?
about
Let me
Scott.
put y'all 3 screen over.
Can you believe how
I'm
hot
gonna
it was
mute
this
you.
weekend?
It was so hot.
It was
so
hot
really
every
hot.
day.
hot, man.
Golly.
Today, yesterday,
I could hear
Gosh.
myself losing
right
weight.
now.
So y'all think it's gonna be a hot summer?
It's not even summer yet,
It's already.
and it's already scorching.
But you know what? I like the hot weather as long as I have access to AC. I'm good. You know what I mean? I'd rather have hot weather than cold weather. I don't
Really?
Yeah, I don't like cold weather. for
I
nothing.
love cold weather.
As long as I can run inside and
I
cool
hate to
down.
be cold.
Yeah, I hate to be
To
cold
be freaking cold.
because
It
then my
hurts.
bones
Mine
both of
hurts.
us. For
Hot,
real,
you're just
though.
like, ugh.
Yeah, you're all
frustrated.
sticky and ugh.
But it
5
actually
showers
hurts
a
to
day.
be cold.
Yeah. I'm glad someone's on the same page.
Yes.
I'm gonna
yes.
try this.
Yeah,
Let's see.
yeah.
What are you trying?
We're trying something new with the AI.
Yeah, we AI is working its magic right
I
now.
kind of
guys.
want to mess around with that. If it could be like my little personal assistant, like remind me of this and remind me of that, and you know what I mean, like
You hear someone, Sylvia, you're like,
Hey, Zarin, we just sent you.
remind me that you exist. 'Cause I'm gonna forget.
We
You're
just
like,
sent you
"Why I
a.
keep hearing someone calling my name.
Hold on, let me move the screen over
It's your
here.
AI. Oh,
We just sent you
Forgot
an invite through Messenger there.
she's gonna replace her husband with the AI husband.
Dang it!
Let's see if I could do this. Hold on,
I'm like,
guys.
You was
why,
sending me a
why are you
message.
arguing with me?
He was sending me a message, so maybe.
Yeah, you know what, Scott? We need to see other people.
Let's see if he
found
gets it
somebody.
there.
We need to see other electronics.
Right?
Hey, so I thought about you this weekend on Saturday, man. We were downtown in San Antonio, and I was coming back. I was actually
wait, that's a
the
dream.
Uber dropped me off at the hotel. Then I had to go pick up my daughter. On the way back to our hotel, we passed this. It was right there by the mall downtown. It was a hotel, and they had 3 big water fountains outside.
Oh,
And
You imagine
it was
Scott.
LED. Yeah, and I was like, man, if he was here,
he would have. He totally
he'd
would
be
have.
crossing the fence to put his feet in the water.
Shout out to Liz watching. What's up, sister? Sister.
So
sister,
you were
sister.
reminiscing about Scott?
You were thinking about him?
You were thinking about him?
Cold
On the way
weather-
to hotel?
Cold weather is better than hot
Fountains
weather.
and feet.
Cold weather is better than. Oh no, Jose. Mm-mm.
Jose Campos likes cold weather.
At least if you're cold, you can put clothes on. But if you're hot, that's why I said like as long as I have
If you're
access
hot,
to
you
AC.
can take your clothes off.
All right,
I'm
let's
like,
see.
well, you know, go for
Oh,
it.
there's only so much you can take out.
Yeah.
Hold on, real quick,
But
Zarin.
not too
But
much.
South Texas is like really weird. Like it's cold
Sometimes.
one day, hot the next day.
Yeah.
Bipolar.
The only bad thing, like in the summer, it's like freaking hot outside. Then you walk into a building, it's so cold. Like I always carry a what do you call it, like a sweater or something with me all the time, all of the time. Yep.
Are you still there, Zarin?
Yeah, I'm getting them going right now.
All right.
So where did y'all go eat anywhere interesting in San Antonio, Ray Ray?
No, actually, when we left the Guadalupe Festival,
All right,
we went back to the hotel.
Zarin, you on there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Oh yeah, there he is.
What up,
see.
Z?
Let me see if I can zoom you out real quick.
There he is.
Broadcast.
Told y'all he
I think
was
his
on the
volume needs to
toilet.
come up.
Just kidding.
All right, okay, Zarin. So that new thing that you got there, that's you could just talk to it and it'll fix everything for you, or
You connect the RCA jacks out of your mixer. Then,
Hold on,
as it
Z.
senses the tempo and the beats per minute, like going down, then the lights start to like breathe and slow down. And as it picks up like an energy momentum going up with the BPMs, the beats per minute, then it starts to switch between all the different lights and the motor head stuff, and it adjusts for you.
That is crazy.
The lighting designer, like at the LD, and it does it via the software. But there's been some hiccups on it, and they've been updating the software. So right now, my boy Digit has it. DJ Digit, I know Ray Ray knows him. Uh, has it. I saw it in a form, and he was looking at getting it, and I'm like, dude, well, more than welcome. And he's like, you haven't used it? I said, no, not yet. And he's like, I wish I could buy something for $750 and not have to use it. I was like, I was like,
yeah.
I think let me try to start to get ahead of the game because that's where it's going. You know, the whole AI idea.
Oh wow.
So, but I hadn't started really messing with it yet. Right as of right now, we still use our normal lighting controllers and stuff. Um, and then no, what Scott was talking about earlier, the feedback range, and AI and like telling it where to catch and whatnot. What I was saying was like back in the day, um, your typical range would get feedback was at 3.8 thousand to 4,000. Uh, that was the frequency you usually get feedback for on stage. So that's what I was saying, like to dive bomb 3.8 to 4K. Um, I'll never forget I did that one year in South Padre with Paul Wall on stage, and there was feedback to the whole club, and I jumped the railing and like I ran to our rack, but it was analog. This is before any digital anything. So it was I literally ran
So
the whole.
so the way I don't know if you got to hear it earlier. I was I typed it. Were you on a little bit earlier when we made our rap song? We made our little song just a while ago. So just a while ago, I went on my new AI app that they got me doing reviews on right now, and I went and clicked on it and did. I put in there DJ Ray Ray and I put Crystal Rose and I put Sylvia and I put my name, and it actually made a song for us to put out there. And the song is actually, I mean,
It's not bad.
it's not. I mean, you could hype it up a little bit more. You can put some beat to it and get all crazy with it. I mean, it would be pretty cool. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, it was pretty cool.
Uh, yeah, I mean, honestly, I know that's where everything's going, and it's going to be a huge deal as far as like trend, all that good stuff. Um, in some aspects, I know it's going to be good aspects. I agree with completely, but um, it's like being on like I mean like Ray Ray too, like being on the mic and like being able to engage and interact. And for people that don't like talking on the mic, it's going to be great for them. But
Yeah,
to the
exactly.
I'm on me. That's me.
ears, for you to be able to be comfortable on the mic, it's an art form. It really is. You know what I mean? So it's not fair to everybody, I would say, but to some DJs or performers, I guess it would help in that aspect of things. But the rest of us are like, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, it took me like 3 years in front of a mirror, like more or less, to not sound stupid anymore. Hey, on out again. We're just a reminder. We are going to be doing right. Like you have to get comfortable and you have to get better at it, and you start to look at what other people do and how they influence their voice or whatever to come across to get across to the crowd, and then you start entertaining thousands of people, and it's like crazy. Like you're up there and they're reacting to you, whatever. But you can't sound bland, can't sound monotone. Like you have to have energy behind you. You can't. You got to project from your from down low, not just your diaphragm. Whatever. Like so, there's different elements into emceeing and even being in a band and performing in general. So for do that for somebody that doesn't really know how to talk or
Yeah,
perform.
I think it's going to be really cool. I think it's going to be one of the coolest things. I mean,
Yeah.
if you really think about it, most people like, hey, how do you? It's almost the same thing as if you googling something. I mean,
Yeah.
you Google, hey, what is this when it mixes with this, and whatever, and it gives you whatever it is. But this is just AI being your little personal robot.
Yeah.
Being your little personal.
I'll make use of it for sure.
Yeah,
I don't know about for songwriting, but
So, I'm not gonna go deep into this, but I'm currently in the process of jumping on board a team, but it's gonna be involving credit repair, right? But it's AI instead of the old traditional getting a piece of paper, writing it out, sending off a dispute for you know, rate or I mean, you're paying somebody six, and you're hoping that they're sending off 10 disputes a month or 8 or 12 or whatever, right? But you don't really know. You're just paying them, and then they're just telling you, "Oh, I got 2 things to drop off your credit." Oh, that's cool. So, anyways, this new deal that we're jumping on board with is for credit card and for AI and for disputing and getting people's credit better so that I can transition into business funding, and then from business funding finding them avenues to invest in, whether it be real estate or whatever, trucking or dealers, and I mean, yada yada, whatever, small business, whatever opportunities. But you're freeing up capital, but you can't do that until the person's past 700. So there's a lot of people out there that need that, and so it's a necessity. So in a nutshell, that's what I'm doing with my new LLC that I created. But I'm doing all the behind the scenes legwork to it as of right now, basically. Pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so I'm gonna add another person in here with us too. Let's see,
But
Marcos, can you hear us?
I could hear y'all.
All right, cool. So Marcos is a musician out there that he does guitar, bajo sexto, and goes around and stuff. And I kind of want to get your input on this whole AI thing. I know you were on earlier scene where we were where I just made that little rap song pretty much and put it out there, and I believe it just went platinum. It's all over iTunes now,
We've
and
got gold.
people are downloading everywheres and everything going on.
Pretty impressive for being artificial intelligence. Yeah, that was. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think you could have paid me to come up with something like that. Like that was pretty impressive. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean that's it's pretty wild the way it's going there. And then also, guys, I don't know if y'all were listening earlier. I know my people in house over here got real quiet. They're just looking at y'all, like looking at me, saying,
Well,
how
because
how
the
you-
volume is on them is like really low here on our headphones.
On our headphones are really low. So I
Okay.
don't know if it's good over there. Then
how about
I'm sure it's good on the.
All right.
how
Hey,
about, how about now?
y'all,
Zig, are you there?
y'all do a test.
Here's a little better.
Marcos. Yes, a lot better.
Oh
you
wow.
do testing.
Yeah, the whole time they were speaking, we couldn't.
Barely.
That's
hear
what we were reading. We were reading instead of.
Oh, okay, I
We're
got you.
focusing.
I was letting them talk.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's a lot better.
so I got to figure out how to do these little screens right here better,
You
but
got it, you got
they're kind of zoomed in on y'all a little bit.
Can y'all repeat everything you said?
It is kind of zoomed in a little bit on y'all guys, but I do got to fix it, figure out a way to do this because it's making y'all look like I'm almost inside y'all's head. But yeah, so
Yeah.
earlier I was talking about I'm guessing it autistic, right? Is that what we
Yes,
came up with?
They're saying there's a lot of echo.
There's a lot of
Like it's
echo.
on their end. Yeah. That's
Who-
what Janie
Y'all-
whispered.
Well, the echo came from earlier, I believe, from the.
Yeah,
When
earlier
you
is
messed
when I-
with it.
Yeah, let me see. Hold on. Let's see, guys. We're doing a little test run with this. See how this works out. So, let's see. How about there?
How about now?
Y'all do a test.
How about now? How about now?
Can you hear
Yeah,
me
that
now?
sounds good.
It sounds good to me.
me.
Yeah. Marco, say something.
I mean, something.
Something.
Oye.
Throw a grito.
That's creative. That was not AI. Nah, just kidding.
So y'all can hear him though, right?
That was not AI.
Fine.
All right. Okay. So earlier, Zarin and Marcos, I was talking about at a restaurant. I went by a restaurant and on the plate their rice and beans touched, and and I know that that whenever it touched, to me personally, I would be like, just touch whatever, but kind of put yourself back a little bit and understand that when they're autistic, that this could be like a really bad thing on them. Like they can literally go, it could drive them pretty crazy on it, man. I mean, it's almost like somebody who has mental problems. Whenever they approach something that's going on, it can really mess with their head. And this guy was very, very upset. But what I was trying to get at, I think they shouldn't go out to eat. They should eat at home instead of going and dealing with that, just because there's going to be human error and there's going to be problems. But then again, you can't just be housed forever either. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Where's the balance?
You know, I people that were long time in the kitchen. There was a time that I did wear a white coat as a chef, and my first thing, I mean, ask for it. Hey, if you feel like it's necessary that bad, food to touch. Waiter, hey, you know what? You don't want to touch. Hey, allergies. You know what I'm saying? Like, speak up. Speak up. You don't want it to be that bad. You know what? I don't want. I had a lot of customers steak seasoning. What does it have? Some no MSGs. But ask the waitress. Have the wait. If it's gonna be that bad, tell the waitress. You know what I'm saying? And they'll relay the message back to the kitchen.
It's all
Ways.
just about
Everything's
communication.
double.
Yeah, that's where Ray went with it too. Yeah. They hear a bad echo, they said.
they hear a bad echo.
Yes.
Oh.
Echo.
echo.
Okay.
I think just lower it down a little bit.
Echo.
No, I got to figure out this thing,
Probably
but
because you turned it up for us, maybe. Because it wasn't echoing a while ago. Just threw it back down.
if y'all
We can
talk
still
right now,
hear
let's
them,
see.
But it was just low.
Like his said, you can probably tell, or the waitress.
Sing a song.
Wheels on the bus, they go round.
Yeah,
and
I guess
round.
I'll get
How
back with
about
y'all
now,
guys
Is
to
it
figure out.
echoing?
I'll figure this all out and bring y'all on the next one and see how we could do this. But yeah, well, it kind of worked out pretty cool to see how it worked in the first place. So
Yes.
Well-
Y'all
be
just
doing this
type it.
again.
Type it and let the AI talk for you.
all right, guys,
Gosh darn it.
we'll see y'all on
Thank
the
you for
next one.
jumping on.
I'll call you.
Thank
I'll call you in a
guys.
little bit. Z, I got a question for you. All right.
Bye, guys.
All right, guys. So we're back, guys, and I'm sorry about the echo there. I mean, we're trying to figure. I'm trying to figure out how that works. This is a new software that I'm messing with right now. But
Just ask AI. She'll tell you.
right, I should have just asked AI, to be honest. But yeah, guys. So once again, I mean,
Once again,
we do
we do
appreciate you.
There's no echo.
Really,
Echo.
really, Crystal. Crystal.
Who? I
Crystal,
can't see
Crystal,
you.
Crystal.
I can't see you. I'm
She just
all the
broke.
way over here at the
She
bar.
just broke her microphone, dude. I think y'all are
Look,
pissing her
I
off.
have to hold the
She's
microphone
got anger
now.
issues, bro.
It
She
was
doesn't like her
vital.
food to touch.
Now she's gonna rap. Do it, Crystal.
Yo, I'm here with Scott, and we're at the podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
you
got
need-
30
you need the
minutes
lyrics.
more. It won't last. We gotta go. I gotta go. Wah, wah, wah.
The big canes.
Hi,
that'll
I'm
come out
DJ.
from
The
I'm
the
DJ
Chacal-
KK. I'm not DJ Ray Ray. I'm DJ KK.
Just 2 Ks, please.
Join me
Just 2.
tonight at the ranch.
No más dos.
Bring your own horse.
No
echo,
echo.
but the volume changed. We'll get it, Janie. We'll Scott will figure it out, and on the
Echo.
next couple of ones, we'll get it right. We apologize.
Well,
for that.
you know, it's not
Sorry
gonna.
about that.
He's gonna figure out by tonight, like before the show's over.
Yeah, we're gonna stay here late.
got
It's
it.
gonna be
We're
a
gonna-
late night,
we're gonna
guys.
go
Call
another
him
hour.
again.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of hard because we have 5 mics that
Yeah.
run through here, and then plus 2 other mics
On the
coming
phone.
in.
And then not only that's like on the job training. We have to be live
You know
and try
what it
it to make it
probably
work.
is?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe they have to lower their volume on their end because they're talking and they're still listening to us.
Oh,
They're
that might be what
Yeah,
it is.
this,
You know what I mean?
as long as we have
Maybe.
time to go do our
It's
Tuesday
like when you would
tradition.
call the radio station
Yeah,
and you're on the phone. Yeah. it's
Yeah,
like,
we'll figure it out though. Hey, but guys,
I think I just did.
Janie,
You don't need AI.
Zarin, Marcos, Raymond, Roland. I mean, there's a quite a bit that they jump on with us
Yeah.
every single time, guys. You know, y'all, the guys, the ones that are always on with us, all the
Our regulars.
our regulars.
We're gonna put you in
Get-
the VIP table.
No, guess what we're doing?
What are we doing?
That AI made something for me. They got something coming for them, but I want to see them wearing it.
Oh, okay.
I want to see them wearing it. There's gonna be a new shirt out, Atomic Talk shirts,
Okay.
Nice.
and it's gonna be really cool. And I want to get them their
They're
shirts.
gonna be the first ones
they,
to.
they get to get it. They're not gonna pay for them. We're giving them to them.
Nice. Okay.
So-
All right.
Just for always tuning in with us and
Hey,
always.
she could probably even make them for you, Janie.
Oh yeah, there you
I thought
go.
you meant the AI. Like sew 'em.
She makes shirts.
Yeah, she makes
Okay.
badass shirts.
Well, that's
Yeah,
cool.
we really appreciate the way everybody who jumps on with us and gets on with us, and it makes it kind of a Tuesday thing with us. And I say with us a lot, but you know what? That means that I'm not narcissist, because then I would be say with me,
Why? What did you say?
with us.
Because we're a team.
Speaking of being with us every week, our
no
appliance
I
guy,
in
bro.
team.
Our appliance guy.
Yeah, actually,
I
AI.
tagged you.
Actually.
I tagged you on a couple of people this week.
yeah. Well, I mean, I send them to. I mean,
Okay,
he
good.
gets them all. He's
Nice.
he's swamped. He said, I am swamped. I'm busy out here. You got me going out here, man. I really appreciate it,
That's
man.
good.
I'm doing a lot of work out here.
He's doing something right, man.
That's awesome.
Well,
does good
and that's
work.
the thing, though. He's respectful, and he's honest. He's like straight up really honest on it. And one thing that I just found out, and he calls me like about 7:30 in the morning. He says, "Hey, Scott." I'm on. Hello. And he's I'm ready for you to come over here and come see what I got. And I was like, what do you got, man? And he's just come over here, man. Come check this out. And I go out that way. And hold on, I actually got pictures of it. Let me see if I can pull this up on my phone now. Let's see if this works.
Don't be showing us the wrong pictures.
Yeah, this is gonna go. This is gonna make it go viral if I show y'all that picture.
Gosh darn it.
Let's see.
Budo Drake. I'm just kidding.
We don't want to get banned, Scott.
You know you want to get banned. Don't lie.
You're
Okay.
trying to take your. Never mind.
So this is just the front part of it.
Oh.
Yep. You heard that.
I heard what is it called? Drop something.
Drop Dead Fred.
Airdrop.
Airdrop that one. Yeah.
Okay, so let me see if I can pull it up real quick. And I should have had this ready, but I wasn't ready.
JD says, guys, I'll be at the Nest on Sunday selling my stuff if y'all want to stop by. I'll be a
Oh.
vendor out there. What's
Is
going
that
on
like a high
Sunday?
tree or something?
What are you selling, Janie? Just curious.
What do they do, like market night or something?
I
What-
think
what
it's
is it?
like I've heard they do that like every first
Nice.
week of the-
That's something cool.
the Nest, the one out there on Yorktown.
I
So-
love,
That's,
I love to
Neil's-
shop.
that's Neil's
So
place.
Yeah.
what is it?
So guys, I
Like a
just pulled
pulga?
it up right here. So
Probably.
actually, I'm gonna jump over to this
Guarame.
other screen real quick, guys, so
Cool.
I could show it real quick. Let's see. Hold on, real quick, guys. Let's see.
Hold on to your
Actually,
Yeah, I was
I'm-
right.
Oh,
Pulga
yeah,
Sunday.
Pulga
I'm just gonna leave it on there.
Sunday.
I'm gonna leave it on this page.
Yeah.
Um,
Damn, I
if you
worked
look
that
on
day.
here, guys, right here to the right hand side, guys, he calls me in the morning and says, "Hey, Scott, no longer do you have to if the client, the washer's not working, or the dryer's not working, or the refrigerator's not working, they don't. If it's gonna cost way too much, I'm gonna have refrigerators, washer, dryers, everything in stock." I'm all like, "You're gonna have a whole bunch of them?" He said, "Come over here real quick," and I go to his place, man. If you see right here, this is in front of his storage there. There's probably like about 50, 60 washer and dryers
Wow.
Oh wow.
ready to go. And he's guaranteed to make them. They're going to be working perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I mean, they're great washer and dryers. And I said, so you're gonna be selling washer and dryers now? He said, yeah, and they're gonna be out of way cheaper than everybody else out there. So just let me know, Scott, if they need a washer and dryer. So guys, if you need a washer, dryer, refrigerator, I believe I saw probably 60 refrigerators in there.
Nice.
He's ready to go, guys. So you need a washer, dryer, refrigerator.
Where's the shop?
So that's the thing. You contact him, and this is how it's going to stay cheaper. This is so when you go to cons and you go to all these places, you're paying because they have a major overhead. They have employees. They have a parking lot that they have to pay for. They have all this stuff that they have to keep in mind to make sure that this washer sells, and they're going to put it at the price that they have to put it at so they can make money.
Right.
Right. Well, he has it where you call him, set an appointment, meet him at the storage. He has them all set up in his storage. Go pick it out of storage. They take off, deliver it to your place right there. They're inside. They're ready to go. It's not, I would like to buy this washer. Yeah, you'll get it in a month.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah. Hello, I got dirty clothes, man. Why am I going to wait a month for dirty clothes?
Do not want to go to Washiteria.
Or you go looking for a refrigerator and I need a refrigerator. Yeah, we could get it to you in about 2 weeks. What about the food that's in my refrigerator right now?
Exactly.
So he has them all in stock. They're all there. What you see, you buy. It'll be right at your house. He has them in stock. So what that means is there's no overhead. He's not paying for the employees to be there all day long. He's not paying for the light to be on all day long. He's not paying for the water to be on, the phones to be on. So this is a way to keep it way lower in value, the cost, so you get it at a good price. Yeah. Instead of having to go deal with these big companies that, it costs us money to have these buildings.
It should be double what it's worth. Like if the fridge was like $1,000 fridge, end up paying $2,500.
Yeah, exactly. Because you have to pay for their overhead.
Yeah.
The overhead's so expensive. And I'm not knocking these companies.
Well, that's how these rent-to-own places make buku money.
They have the three months same as cat or same as whatever, but no, really.
Yeah, realistically. Yeah.
Yeah, but so there it is, guys. If you're looking for what do you call it? A refrigerator or any kind of appliance, a stove, countertop, those stovetop things. That's what they're called, right? The island top things or whatever they're called.
When we have glass top.
Yeah, no, but the ones that you just put it mounted on the thing. They don't have the whole oven. Yeah, he's fully stocked. He's ready to go. So your washer is broken. He'll get that one fixed. If it's not going to get fixed, if it's way too much, he can get you a washer. He can get you taken care of. He's not going to cheat you. He's going to treat you right. And matter of fact, you could reach out to me. You could tell me, hey, Scott, this is so and so and so and so and so. This is his business. But for me to stay with a person, I want to make sure that y'all are being treated right. And the only way for me to know that y'all are being treated right, let me know how it went. Hey, he gave me that VIP treatment that you're talking about. So, once again, if you need any kind of appliance work or anything like that, just let me know and I'll get you set up with him. Once again, his phone number is on the screen right about now. Yep, there it is. There's the phone number. There's the name of the company. Look it up on Facebook there. You can easily find him. He's really, really quick at responding and getting to you as soon as possible. But yippers.
I don't see it.
Some people never see it, and some people do see it.
I think I'm stuck on the thing.
No, you should be good. Maybe y'all are on delay.
Yeah, we're on a
delay.
There it is. There it is.
Why do you have to be in there? Do they get you too?
But hold on. What company y'all got? Y'all got such a delay. Oh my God, that's terrible. That's terrible. Y'all's delays are way off. But yeah, so once again, guys, if you are looking to come out on our podcast, we welcome everybody. We welcome everybody. Our podcast is here for everybody here, especially in the community. We do have a lot of people coming up. A lot. We're pretty booked out right now.
Yeah.
But if you say you're gonna show up, show up.
Yeah. If you're gonna show up.
The main thing is just punctuality because we're really just trying to start at 7:30 sharp.
It's like any show.
Any show.
If it says 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
And I get it. Sometimes things
I don't
happen.
get it.
Things happen, but for the most part, it's punctuality that we rely on.
Yeah, but guys, once again, we do have a full studio here. If you do have a youngster, I'm looking for a youngster, not anybody who's been in the business. I'm looking for kind of an intern to come in here and start working, and it's not free. They're going to be paid. I don't do that free stuff. I'm looking for an intern to start working in here and to start running the cameras and running all the graphics, so I don't have to be flopping through everything. But yeah, I mean, we do have a full studio. We do got everything going here. What else do we got, Rary?
If you guys want to do summer projects, man, you can come do some summer projects. The screens that you see on there we can download different screens. So if you got like school projects or want to start maybe like a summer program, live on the internet, you can do that too. Or if you got a band, you want to do a music video, that can be done too here.
Yeah, we the full setup in here. I mean, if you were to walk in here, you would be like, oh shit. It's like it's really cool. It's a pretty cool thing. And if you're a shy one that's kind of, you're scared to come on the podcast, but you do want to come out and promote your business, you do want to promote yourself,
We offer AI.
we'll work with you guys. I mean, you'll leave from here saying I really liked it and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We try to work our hardest
Everyone
with
comes in like super nervous, and then once we get going, they're like, okay, it wasn't that bad. Like
Yeah, it
y'all
wasn't
made
bad
me
at
feel
all.
comfortable, and and so yep, that's
So
why we're here.
hey, one thing I want to start doing each and every week. You have between now and next week to get it in. Okay, I need for you guys, if you know somebody celebrating a birthday, I want to start doing birthday shots every Tuesday.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
This weekend,
Birthday shots.
Fireball.
Nombre.
Oh, you don't even drink, Ray Ray.
I want to send a
I'll
big
take
old
yours.
happy birthday to my grandson. His birthday was Saturday.
Yay,
Where's the shot? Where's the
happy
shot?
To Ray Ray.
birthday,
And
happy
then
birthday.
Isabella Rose, which is Monica Armando's daughter. His birthday's today.
Oh, happy
Yay.
birthday to
Oh,
her.
cool.
So if you know somebody celebrating a birthday throughout the week, message us.
Well, we
And-
actually have
And we'll do a shout out. Yeah.
we had some birthdays too. One of our best friends that has passed, his birthday was actually yesterday.
Yes, it was. I saw that.
His birthday was yesterday, and I know personally that he's like literally, he probably has a seat in here, and he's like, dude, you better announce me. I swear.
Yeah.
On the cool, I was
Not
having a
even
little.
he's walking around going,
Ma-
okay,
matter of fact, he's probably the one that was
He's
giving
probably
us our
been
echoes
FaceTime.
just a while ago.
I know.
Yeah,
Messing
but
with us,
man, we
yeah.
miss him like crazy, man. A big happy birthday going out to Al Ortiz.
He'll be right
having a
happy
birthday.
buddy.
Yeah.
My brother's was last week.
Mm-hmm.
My brother that's passed already too. His birthday was last week. We have your dad's birthday that was
My
this
dad,
past week.
May 17th. Yes.
Yeah, so we had a lot of birthdays that just passed, but
So there you go. Let's start doing this each and every week, guys. So get us your birthday shots. Get us your birthday dedications so we can say them every Tuesday.
hey Ray, maybe you should do the love hour too. Maybe we can
Ladies
get
and
some
gentlemen,
cupids going
This
on.
is
and
the
like,
Atomic Love Hour.
yeah,
I think that voice is matching like perfect.
It is.
DJ
I-
Ray Ray.
I want to be
Hey.
sick all the No, I don't.
hey,
Knock on wood, knock
but
on
you
wood.
know, whenever they do the love hour like that, and they sound like, is the woman like falling for the DJ guy, or is the
Yes.
woman falling for her husband?
The DJ guy.
Because this is going to shout out to but isn't it supposed to be for her husband to send in the dedication?
It's
I don't know, but
it's a
if-
very awkward feeling.
If the girl tells the guy, sound like the DJ, then they got a problem, bro.
But I mean, how does the girl do it? She's all like, "Hello there," like what's going on there? Like,
Do you remember that
I'm
girl?
lost. What are y'all
Remember that lady that was on
Delilah,
yes,
Delilah.
Delilah. Oh my God, bro!
Hello,
for
this is
many years,
Carmen.
for many years, I
Remember that
totally loved her voice.
He's
Like,
saying
Dude,
that like, okay, there's
Delilah
a DJ
was
with a
the
sexy
best.
voice.
Delilah
sending
was
you a shout
amazing.
out. But on behalf of your dude or whatever. Okay, so
But it says
are you
this
in
is
love with your
from-
dude or you're in love with the DJ? Like, oh.
No, because he's like,
No, because you're
The-
not thinking about. If you're in love, you ain't thinking about the DJ.
No, but this is the way they do it.
Baby.
no, this is the way they do it. They're all, yeah, it's a big shout out going out to Crystal Rose.
See, I'm already in love
house.
with the DJ.
This-
I'm already in
this
love with
is-
the voice.
This is coming
I'm all,
from your
why are
your
you, why are you
man.
hiding? Are you scared? Do you need help?
What if the
Dude,
voice?
Dude, you
what
need
if the
help.
voice is
You
my
need
dude?
help.
Yeah, but no, that's
No, you need
that's
help
pretty
if
cool.
you're falling in love with the DJ.
Well,
You-
actually,
okay,
it's a voice.
Mrs.
It's a voice.
Mrs. A and Mrs. A, artificial
AI.
intelligence. Yeah.
Crystal, I have a
Rose.
question for you.
Cristal.
Oh,
I might have an answer.
Whenever they're at the bar with you, and they're like taking drinks with you, do you do that to them?
I'm always making them laugh. Do what?
what you just did right now?
What'd she do?
AI?
What did she do?
No, because we were just talking about she's not paying attention.
Oh,
What happened
yeah.
to your microphone?
Yes, I am.
She
Yeah,
skipped the
tell me.
monster. That's why she didn't take any caffeine.
No, I did.
before.
I'm not. If I hear the DJ, and I hear. If I'm in love with the guy and I hear him talking about, oh my God, the guy just said,
I know,
it's
but
from your love.
I know,
I'm
but
like, oh my
but listen to
God.
listen to what the way the DJ sounds.
I know, I've
the-
heard it.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, why is your man calling the DJ to tell you in a sexy voice?
Oh, just
that-
to make a shout out. Just to Bill could be on
We
the radio.
we know that, but I'm saying why?
Because
would
that's
you-
the only freaker. There's no. I can't be like, I want to make a shout out, but can you have a female say? No, there's nobody there but him.
You can't fix all of them, bro.
You
Or
can't
a,
win.
Always gotta be
or a
one.
feminine
There's always
guy
gotta
voice
be one.
girl.
But
Shout
just
out to
like,
you.
Why? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just so it can be.
Just say okay, bro.
I'm
Just
doing
say-
it on the
just say
radio so
okay.
everybody can hear. She was like, yeah, he made a
Just
shout
say
out.
okay.
You know I'm right.
Am
Think
I right?
about it.
Am I right? Or am I
Ay,
right?
ay.
He's not gonna do it himself because ain't nobody gonna hear it. He's doing it on purpose so everybody can freaking hear in the
Tell
radio
me
can
to
be
get the
like
violin.
everybody in the freaking radio can be
Guys,
oh my God,
everybody
he
who's
shout
watching
out.
right now, are you hearing her?
Yes.
It's not her. It's AI. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, was AI that
She's
that
saying my mind's
roses?
telling me
Roses.
no.
Didn't you just ask me for my opinion?
Who's
You said why would they? You asked a question. That's
this?
my
This
opinion.
this AI is way behind.
No.
AI. We asked
That's
you.
funny.
That's
said
not what
why, You said why would the guy call the radio station and let a guy say with his sexy voice,
That's not sexy.
or whatever, you know? And I'm
That's
telling you
scary.
because he
I
has
know
no
what you
freaking
did
choice.
last summer. I know what
He
you
wants.
did last
He's
summer.
calling because he wants to make a shout out to make his girl feel good. 'Cause it's on the radio, and he can't request a girl. He's gonna have to deal with what the hell he gets.
Smiley said that one of his coworkers thought that he was watching listening
Howard
to the
Stern.
Howard Stern show.
That's funny. That's pretty cool.
Somebody sit on the speaker.
A big old shot going up to Sal Ramirez. Sal Ramirez got selected. What's up, Sal?
What's going on, Mr. Sal?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
see none
So
of those.
Yeah, mine don't update either. I see.
Are y'all not my
Smiley.
friends?
Maybe that's what it is.
I'm a little afraid of you now. Like I'm
Maybe
sitting
she
next
did drink that
To,
monster.
like I'm
after
sitting
all.
next to Chucky or the bride of Chucky.
I
or
am
something.
Chucky
voting it
at the
in.
club.
I know my rights.
Oh,
Freedom of speech.
Okay.
I've been watching too much TikTok where they're like recording. They're like, "Can you stop recording? This is a public place. You
Yeah,
cannot." And
this is
they're
the
like,
courthouse. It belongs to everybody.
This
It
is
doesn't
freedom
belong
of
to you.
speech. Oh my god! And they
Oh
can't
my.
really can't say nothing. They're like,
Yeah, and
they
then
call
there's
the
like
cops and everything. And then the cops start, "Can I see your ID for what? Am I
Yeah.
committing a crime?" I'm like, "Oh."
I like that
technically
though
they're
because a lot of
right.
times they don't even know what
They're
they're
kind
saying.
of right, but it's like, really, you're just doing it on purpose to get away with it. Come on. Like,
No, but some people do need to be taught a lesson.
yeah.
I will say that for sure.
That's what I'm saying. They do.
Are you talking about the cops?
Yes,
Yeah.
cops and the people in authority because sometimes they don't know what the hell
they
they're
take
doing.
over
and
their authority.
yeah, and you're like, dude.
One of them's like, just
Chill.
because you have that uniform on, you think, and they're just
For
there.
real. But
the
sometimes,
cop is just looking.
yeah,
Sometimes they actually.
They're
sometimes
like,
they
oh,
know,
they're
like,
like-
they're
they're
in the
like,
wrong. The people that
Okay,
are
sir,
doing the
get
video.
over here. You need a hug. You need a hug. You come
Who
here,
hurt
sir.
you when you were little?
Yes.
But I thought you couldn't record people without their permission.
You
even
can
if
record
it's
in
a
public. Yeah, public you can.
Even if it's in public.
Mhm.
Even
Especially if you're in public.
Yes.
If it's private, no. If it's public, yes.
So you can't get in trouble for, like, if you're at the post office and there's somebody filling out, you're just recording them
As long as
Well,
you
there's some
without their
places that don't.
permission.
I've played
Because
at
the library's
some
public.
parties, and I don't know if this is a different situation, but I played at some parties for some functions, and they're like, no, you can't film because these kids don't have,
Oh, the minors.
yeah. Even though you're still in public, you can't really film everywhere.
yeah. Did
Well, I
we,
guess
we had
you
to
said a
look,
party.
we had to look that
Isn't
up,
that
and what
private?
was the result, Scott?
What? Say it again.
It's filming a minor in public.
As long as you're more than 5 feet away or
Yeah.
15 feet or something like that, you could film. You could film anybody as long as you are doing a wide shot of everything.
Yeah.
Long
Now
as
the
you
way
don't
you said,
single
like
them out.
focusing in
Yeah.
on somebody.
that's
Now, if you're like right here with him, well, actually,
that
uh,
still
it-
might qualify.
yeah, because he's in public view as well. So, like, I mean, you really technically can, but
I guess it just depends.
yeah.
respect. You know, I mean, I feel it as respect. Like I believe there was some big old. I believe there was a big old issue over there on airline during that wreck that happened with the motorcycle. I believe I saw a lot of people screenshotting and posting that somebody posted the
video,
the bodies of the people out there, and that's totally disrespect,
so
guys.
Yeah,
I mean,
just a no-no.
you are totally disrespecting them. There's no ifs or whats about it. If you want more
But
views,
there's just people that don't have common sense, bro. They just don't.
but it's just to get more views or more likes or
or
more.
just to say that it was my video that.
Yeah, but
that
I
showed
mean,
this or that. Yeah.
the mom is gonna see it, the dad's gonna see it, the wife, the
they don't
son, the
think about it
daughter,
like
like
that.
they're gonna see it and they're gonna say like, this is the way I just found out my dad, mother, brother, sister, cousin just passed away, and like,
or they
that's
don't want to
bad.
remember them like that.
yeah, I mean, no, I mean, I think that you should be told in a way of where you can deal with it. And you're already gonna have to deal with it. But I mean, that's not cool,
I
man.
think some people post it because they're into that stuff, like in
Yeah.
a not a sickening way, but like they're into like all the
Like morbid
gross.
curiosity.
It's like the freaking that website that they have where they show all that stuff. It's death.
I
forget what
remember
it's
back in the
called.
day, it was videos called Faces of Death.
That one.
That one.
Yeah.
It was
They
videos back
still
then, but I
have
didn't
it.
know there was a
They still
website.
have- I'm not that I know, but I know they still have it because I heard
Y'all,
people talk about it.
facesofdeath.com.
Yeah, they have,
sports
like,
So
autopsies.
there's really freaky sites like that, like
Yeah.
like faces. of
even
death.
like weird
They'll show
stuff, like
people cutting off heads and all that. Like, and some
Oh,
people are
gosh.
into that.
like
shit.
feet fetish and
Uh-huh.
you know people smashing.
And then they have the
fruit
dark
with-
web.
It-
Supposedly.
okay,
is that
so-
real dark web or is that AI?
I wonder.
So I have a
wonder.
question. I know we're coming up to the end already, but I have a question. For somebody who has a foot fetish,
Mm-hmm.
does their foot
Turn themselves on.
turn them on, and do they keep up with their foot, and do they
They have their own foot in their
like
mouth.
So
instead
do
of
you-
asking
do you-
other people for their foot, would it be okay for them
Do you-
just to check out their own foot?
That's
Do you think there's
interesting. I
something
don't know.
wrong with
I
that?
don't think so.
With
I think it's different.
hold on, with them liking their own foot,
No, not liking their own foot.
a
But
foot
like,
Having a
fetish?
foot fetish.
Yeah,
I think
No,
I mean because I don't
I
not
think
calling
it's kinda
myself a
weird.
freak, but I kind of like when I talk to
Wait
somebody
a minute.
or
Where's
somebody
it
comes
going?
and
Where's
asks
put
me
my
for
shoes
like
back on.
a DJ, like no, I really do. Like maybe I need help or
Out
something.
of my wearing sandals.
But I look at
Sylvia's
feet,
all
bro. I
covered.
really do.
I mean, it's,
My
I
feet
mean,
are
I
married.
do. I got the ugliest feet in the freaking world, and that's no secret. But I love a pretty foot, bro.
okay. So with you
Do
saying
you
that,
pay for feet pictures? Then
No,
that's
I
a
know I
problem.
don't. No, I don't. I see too many of them all weekend. Like,
But see, there's people that actually pay. Like they rather. Can you send me a picture?
bro,
Of your
you're
feet.
you're
Yeah.
probably
And
getting
they
all these
get off to
messages in
that.
your messenger right now. It's $5 for my feet right now. $5.
no, I don't.
Well, to answer
I
your
was-
question, no, it's not weird.
No,
Oh,
I don't think it's weird at all. For one reason,
Everyone
I-
has their
I-
own.
I'm attracted to hair, like the girl's hair.
Yeah.
Like they have to have their hair done. Like if their hair is not done, they're not attractive at all. Like if they have their hair like cochina style, like it's very unattractive. They could have like a very nice body and they could be very pretty, but if their hair is off point,
That's why I
I
have
will
shoes.
honestly, if somebody comes
Like
up
a
and talks
guy
to
can
me,
be so fine, dressed badass with some ugly, dirty shoes.
It's done.
Flip, turn off.
yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. If some girl comes and talks to me and she's like, "Hey, can you play this song?" and I'm looking down, I'll look at her feet before I look at any like her hair or whatever.
He's all depends.
I'm like,
See your
man,
toes.
I'm like, I no disrespect, but I think you really got pretty toes. Like,
He's all,
but do you play the song faster because they have nicer feet?
no, I
So-
don't think that. Yeah.
So
well,
no, but so now
I
at
can,
at,
I'm
ro-
DJ.
at the ranch, they're like, Ray, look at my feet.
yeah. So
Can you play Masore too?
yeah. So food
Have
for
y'all
thought.
seen Have y'all seen that movie where like they're making fun of different things, but he puts Tabasco on her feet. Don't be a menace.
Don't be a menace.
Oh, yeah.
And then the toes are they're not very pretty at all.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Like girls, guys, you're just attracted
There's
to.
all kinds of different
Yeah, I mean,
fetishes and
There,
different.
there's
So
guys.
likes and
So
So
you
I'm
don't
not
think
sick.
You're
No,
not.
no.
You're
Okay,
normal.
I'm just
No,
joking.
there's a fetish, but do you think it's a little too far when you're paying for actual pictures of feet.
No,
I'd rather, if you're like, I'll send you a picture of my body. No, I'd rather take your feet.
no. I think
Yeah,
I
You
think
get-
that's
every
to
other
each their
different.
own.
You get bing over your feet. Like,
Yeah.
that's not weird.
Well,
Everybody's different. Nah,
no,
said
not at all.
Bing.
no, because like
With the capital Bing.
No, but I'm pretty sure you're on like Reebok all. Ooh, yeah. Oh my
I
God.
don't get turned on.
yeah, you go over there. Let me see your shoes. Give me your shoes. I think yours is a different
where's
situation.
My shoes? I don't know. I thought you came barefooted. They're all tucked in under the pillow.
I think what you're saying is a little bit different. It's not a fetish. It's just like, you know, like a requirement, I guess, like a requisite of what you find attractive.
Attractive,
I
right?
think a fetish is
But
something
if
different.
you get, yeah,
Yeah.
yes. So like if you get, can we say turned on here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
I'm
turned
like,
on
yeah,
right now.
The lights are all turned on here.
Is
Really?
it different?
I'm just saying.
Like if it turns on your light, is it different?
Really? Oh my God.
Oh, maybe it is a fetish. I don't know.
No, I
It
don't.
depends what you do with the shoes. I'm just
Honestly, I don't see it wrong whatsoever. I would say now for nudes or something. I mean, that's going to be something totally different.
But
Because-
that's what I'm saying. If they're why if a man wants a nude, it's why, because they whatever. And then they're like, if they're asking for feet instead of a nude,
No, that's what
Well,
turns them
okay,
on.
so
though.
what I'm
like
saying.
I
So
feel like we're
how does feet
we're
turn you on?
programmed to think of
we're
body
our own
parts.
AI.
We're programmed to think of certain body parts as sexual, but none of our body parts are. They're just that's biological.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I mean?
very true.
We're programmed to think that way. They sexualize breasts or sexualize your butt or whatever, and I think naturally
Is
You know,
your
you could be
breast and
attracted-
everything but your
you could
feet.
be attracted to just any body part.
It's like,
Body parts are
ooh,
body
look
parts.
at that nose.
Yeah, there
No,
are people like that.
But
yeah.
but
I know that's crazy.
but
That's what I'm
but you
saying.
got to understand it. Like once again, like their attraction is just like your want to like do stuff. Like I mean, it's like
It's
you-
just
That's what I'm saying.
natural,
Is
like
it
it's
a chemical balance or
no, not at all.
it's
like
just
look at the
every-
elbows on that one?
yeah. There's people like
the
that.
elbows.
Well, I mean, what
Look at
what
the bugs
do you,
on that one.
do you
Individualism.
do you
He must
see
work out.
do you see breast as different from a elbow?
Duh.
What's different? It's
But
a body
you're-
part.
But you're programmed to think like that.
That's what I'm saying. So
But
you
it's
know what I
just a
mean? If
body
it's
part.
normal
It's
to be
just-
programmed like that. Is it normal too? That's what I'm asking. Like, do you think it's normal,
So that's your normality.
or is it just like
Right, it's normal.
5% out of 100 are gonna think like that? You know what I mean?
I think so.
More 100% would be the breast area. That's what I'm saying. Like, do you
Yeah.
think there's something different?
And there's
with you?
people who are not attracted to what traditionally people are attracted to breasts. You know, some people are like, oh my God, like I don't like big breasts or whatever,
That's
you
how
know,
they
and it's
know they're
no, it's just everyone's different. Everyone has
Yeah.
their own preference, everyone, you know, and it's just, I think it's all normal and just part of being unique and being individual, in my opinion.
I'm gonna go
I
Feet
think.
Finder after this.
You got them right there, sitting next to you.
How much you got?
Those are little tiny feet. you do not pay more than $2 for a.
Those are half
You
price.
better get half off on those.
Those
I'm
are
just
half
saying.
foul.
Those are
You better get a discount
Can
on
I get a
those.
Dr Pepper?
Yeah, it's gonna be small though. It's gonna be a small
Can.
Dr Pepper.
Gonna be a mini, the little
It's
mini.
not gonna be
The
in the
little mini
bottle. It's
can.
gonna be the can.
Yeah, but guys, y'all know what time it is.
Oh
The
man,
kneecaps.
another hour, otra hora.
Janie
otra
said the
hora.
kneecaps on her.
The kneecaps on
Oh my
her.
God, look at those
I bet they
kneecaps.
look great on the floor.
Yeah, but guys, we are at the end. It's time.
It's time.
The timer has came. The timer has gone. The timer has went and be gone. Hey, you know that timer, the one, not the timer, but the what was it? A rabbit
What was
on
it?
Now we're
The
talking
Energizer Bunny?
more.
no the it was a that it says the time, like how did they say, was it not Wizard of Oz, not the rabbit?
Talking about the rabbit, the
I'm late.
Energizer Bunny?
I'm late.
No,
I'm
yeah,
late for an important date.
That's
Yeah.
a
It's
Wonder-
Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in
Alice-
Wonderland.
I was gonna
That's
say Wonder
it.
Years.
Wonderland.
The Wonder Years.
It's Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, Alice in Wonderland.
I'm tongue-tied.
Yeah, but guys, we do appreciate y'all once again, as always. Once again, the ones that always stay true to us, we do have a shirt coming for
We
y'all
have some
guys.
goodies for y'all.
Yeah, we have a little bag of goodies coming for y'all guys, and we do appreciate y'all. We do want to see y'all, wearing it every time we can see it out there. It would be great. The shirt should be in hopefully by our next podcast. Once again, guys, we do appreciate each and every one of y'all that tuned in, watched, shared, and of course all the ones for YouTube, all the ones for Facebook, everybody on the TikTok, the Twitter, the Instagram. We do appreciate y'all guys. We really do. And once again, y'all stay safe. Y'all
Get your birthday shots in for next week, guys.
Yeah,
Yes,
birthday shots
that's
in.
right.
And then we will see y'all next Tuesday, guys.
See you in the
Yes.
next one.
Love ya.
Bye.
Later.
Take it away.
Gators.
Munchy.
Are you recording already?
This is the hottest. I got all the juices. Yeah, baby.
Atomic Talk, where we talk about
Y'all bark, no bite. Fucking just moon me.
where you might be insulted, but we don't care.